Hello everyone and welcome back to the Triple Crown Wargaming studio, where you join me, the Loremaster, and the nicest guy in UK Warhammer history. It's Nick Gaughan, everyone!
Thank you, I waved a bit early there.
You did, but it's okay, yeah, you can wave away, sir. Which must mean that once again you find us in the midst of another Take the Crown challenge. Now Nick has bought his Tomb Kings today.
Yes,
and
that's all I've got at the moment.
And Nick is known throughout the land for his nice guyness. Certain events even name their most sporting player awards after Nick.
Yeah, but I lose those ones. So it's a bit embarrassing.
Such is the kind of the legendary greatness to play games against you. So I'm very excited that Nick's chose me. I'm less excited about the restrictions. So
you say chose you. It's more like, who do you want? You're like, all right, fine, I'll do it.
Oh, I'll do it. Yeah, okay, yeah. I haven't done one for a while. I love it. So we have got today. I'm using High Elves. As I said, Nick's using Tomb King. So it's 2,500 points.
Yep. Plus
a monster. A big, scary monster. And if you've seen Nick at events, you might have seen this big, scary monster. I'm so excited that this is on today. Seriously, it's going to be amazing. That he's bought this. So, but my restrictions are I'm not allowed hard choices from the High Elf.
Self-imposed, that one was. Self-imposed.
So no hard choices at all. And no duplicates, yeah. Highlander. So that's interesting. That makes a really interesting High Elf list. And Nick, in his infinite wisdom, has picked one of the nicest, easiest missions to be tactically brilliant at. What are we playing today, Nick?
Dawn Attack.
Dawn Attack.
Dawn Attack,
yeah. Excellent.
So random deploy. Well, not random.
You always
yeah.
So we've got Dawn Attack, 20-0 scoring.
Yes, of course.
And no hard choices over here. With the exception of my monster, because I couldn't actually find a single monster that approached 500 points that wasn't a hard choice for me.
All these caveats they're going to make more sense once you've seen the armies.
Yeah, the armies are wild today. They're loads of fun. So I think we'll get started and take a look at them. Okay guys, so we have 2,500 points of High Elves, plus one monster, as per nice guy Nick's restrictions on me. Get ready to see a phenomenal High Elf army. If by phenomenal you mean maybe not that good. But we'll see. Let's start with our core slot. We're going to begin with a unit of 18 archers. And we've got a musician and a standard bearer in there. But no, we've got no time for those Hawkeye champions. Moving on. We've got 15 Illyrian Reavers in one regiment. That's what happens when I have to go Highlander. And they have also got, they've all got bows, they've all got spears, and they've got a champion and a standard bearer. No musician for them, they do not need one. Our final core regiment is a unit of 10 Silver Helms. They have got musician, champion, and standard bearer as well. Moving into the special slot now, we've got 7 Dragon Princes of Caledor. They have got full command, as you can see there, and the champion has got the Star Lance. In front of them, we've got a unit of 25 Sword Masters of Hoeth. Now, we've got full command on them and the Razor Standard. I'm sure that's going to get through Nick's excellent armour saves. And into the rare slot now, we've got a solitary Great Eagle. And in front of that, the return of my Sisters of Avalon. I've got 17 of them with a champion as well. And we'll take a quick look at the monster of choice. Today it is a Great Fire Dragon. So that's the 7s on stats dragon. And we've gone with the standard Fire Breath. So he's a Star Dragon basically for all you High Elf players at home. So let's take a look at our heroes now. We're going to begin with a Handmaiden of the Everqueen. She has got the Reaver Bow and the Potion of Strength. To the right of her, you'll see my Noble Battle Standard Bearer. He's got Dragon Armour, he's got an Elithamar Barded Elven Steed, he's got the Dawnstone, an Enchanted Shield, and the Sword of Might. Finishing up that hero slot, we've got a level 2 Mage. He is on High Magic, he's got the Golden Crown of Atrazar, the Iron Curse icon, and the Scroll of Shielding. And into the Lord slot now, and a first appearance for a Loremaster of Hoeth on the channel. So here he is in all of his glory. He is a level 2 wizard because that's how he comes. He knows the 8 signature spells from the Laws of Battle Magic. He has the Armour of Caledor, the Power Stone, and the Sword of Anti-Heroes. And that's it, guys. that's our High Elf army of the Inner Kingdoms, ready to take on Nick's Tomb Kings.
So this is my 2,500 points of Tomb Kings plus 1 monster, who you can probably see loitering in the back there. So we'll start off with Core, and this is also this is actual Tomb Kings, none of that Undead Legion rubbish. So we start off with the big block of chariots. There are 6 chariots there, with a standard bearer who has the Banner of Swiftness for that juicy movement 9. And then next up we've got 19 archers. They have a musician and a standard bearer and space for wizards, if you read what I mean. And then after that we've got 29 warriors. Now they've got a champion and a standard bearer, and despite appearances they do not have a musician, just a guy with a very unusual looking sword. And then after that we've got our specials. So we've got 22 Tomb Guard with halberds, and they've got a champion and standard bearer, but no magic banner on that. Afterwards we've got 3 Necroserpents with a standard bearer who looks surprisingly like a champion, but he is a standard bearer. And then after that we have our Casket of Souls, which you'll see later is a thing of danger both for me and my opponent. And then lastly we have a Necrosphinx with no added extras, so just his basic 4 attacks and the 1 strength 10 heroic killing blow. We then go on to the monster of all monsters, the Khemric Titan. He has a set of rules which would make you weep, particularly when you have to read them at pace. So he's weapon skill 2, initiative 1, strength toughness 8, you'll find out about him. 10 wounds is the juice though. He flies just as the Necrosphinx does. And now we're on to our Lords and Heroes. So we shall start off with the Tomb King, right on the end there. He's my general because he's leadership 10, I'd have you know, and he's got the Destroyer of Eternities for that heroic killing blow goodness. He has the other Trickster's Shard to stop all the ward saves succeeding and just ruining my day. And along with that he has the Dragonbane gem to make sure I don't get lit up. He has a shield so that he has a respectable 5-up armor save, and he's accompanied by his level 4 Law of Nehekakara Hierophant High Lich Priest, which is a real tongue twister. He has one of the great items of the Tomb King's book. He has the Cloak of the Dunes, which gives him the fly special rule, and any unit he goes over he does 2d6 strength 2 hits per time. He's level 4 for obvious reasons. And then next up to accompany the Tomb King is his child, the Tomb Prince, who is on a chariot, as you can see, with a flail, and because I had 5 spare points, has the Iron Curse icon. And after him is my level 2, who looks like he's going to urinate, of Light, who has a Dispel Scroll that he's hoping to use to wipe it up. Afterwards we have the Necrotect, who has the Charmed Shield hiding behind his back to get that dodge on the first hit. And the final hero is the Tomb Herald, who has a shield and the Armour of Silvered Steel and a Luckstone. Why a shield, I hear you ask? Well, because he doesn't have a special weapon, he's going to get that 6+ parry save later on, hopefully. And that is the glory of Khemri.
So you join me and Nick for the deployment phase. So as you know now, after our change several months ago, we've got everything set up for you, and we'll talk through what spells we generated and how we got here. Now, we rolled off, me and Nick, to see who was going to deploy first, as per Dawn Attack scenario. And I won. Yes. With a 5 to Nick's pitiful 3. So we then rolled. So let's talk about what went well. Very little about this went well. My Swordmasters were in an alright place, I suppose. I then chose, weirdly, to roll for my sisters next, which should have been later. But so this is okay. The Dragon Princes had to go left flank. Didn't have any space for them because of impassable terrain and archers already placed. Should have probably picked the really wide, flat unit to go first. So you'll see I've got a little train there at the moment. We'll try and reform that in a minute. Characters went down, level 2 on high magic in the Swordmasters. Now, spells-wise, go through them. I've just gone double signature today because I didn't roll that great. So I've got Dray Magic, which you'll have seen me use many times on the channel before. Essentially, this just removes the effects of a magical spell from either myself or my opponent's units, or both. Can do both at once. It's nice. And a bit of Soul Quench. That's a 2d6 strength 4 hit magic missile or a 4d6 one. Very good stuff there. Now, in the Swordmasters as well is my Loremaster of Hoeth, my general. Now, he comes with the 8 signatures from the Law of Battle Magic, so I'm going to just refresh you all on them. I'm not going to go mad through what they all do, boosting wise and things like that, because we'll cover it in the game. I know I don't want to bore you, but we'll start on the top right and move across backwards. Do it backwards, why not for a change? So top right, Earthblood gives my unit regeneration 5+. To the right of that, left of that now, get myself confused. Spirit Leech, this one is 1d6 plus your leadership versus 1d6 plus the enemies, and you do damage. It's a sniper spell. Across then is Searing Doom. This one is d6 or 2d6 hits, wound on your armor save, no armor save. Then we've got Wiston's Wild Form to finish the top line. That one adds 1 strength and toughness to the target. Then below that, we'll go left to right now, so I don't get myself confused. We've got Ice Shard Blizzard. This one is a hex, -1 to hit and -1 leadership for the enemy that I'm targeting with that. Melakoth's Mystify Miasma, an excellent spell against Tomb Kings. This one lowers weapon skill, ballistic skill, initiative, and movement by D3. Fireball, the classic, 1, 2, or 3d6 flaming strength 4 hits. And finally, Shem's Burning Gaze, 1d6 strength 4. Actually, 2d6 against you, you're undead.
Yeah.
Thanks to my lore attribute.
Yeah.
And that can be up to strength 6. So, he's only a level 2 though, so he's going to struggle to get too many off at once. Otherwise, I've got the Reaver bus here, ready to Vanguard. Didn't get a good roll for the Reaver bus position.
Ready to kill themselves on dangerous terrain.
Yeah, well, the Vanguard, they don't take it on, thankfully.
Yes, good
That's
point.
a cheeky move from me. So, yeah, that's it. Overall, not terrible. BSB in general, nice and central. So, that's always a positive for any deployment. The rest of it, we can hopefully use our superior manoeuvrability to get around what Nick's got going on. So let's see how it went for Nick, which I think is probably worse than me.
I would say so, but a lot of it's self-inflicted. So I started with my unit of archers, which I put both wizards in. I thought, you know, the army's got to be built around the magic, so let's get them on the table. They ended up on my right flank, so I tried to put an essential as I could. So not a great start. Then I thought, no, I need some, big burly unit to go somewhere near. Got rolled for my chariots. I thought, let's cover them off, make sure they're not alone in the universe.
To be fair, Nick, you've done a great job with the deployment of protecting them by using the Necropolis Knights as well.
Well, they were the next unit, and they popped up on the right-hand side as well. I could have gone 3 wide, but it'd be nice to be able to move, so I've gone two deep.
Have they got
on
a
that.
musician, Nick?
They do not have a musician.
Ah, that's rough.
That is a rough roll, but because it's a monstrous cav, they get those supporting attacks on the rider. Up to 3.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, very good.
So after that, what did I roll? I think I rolled for my Tomb Guard, who appeared here with the left. So the general is with all of his characters hanging out on the left-hand side here, ready to fight absolutely no one outside of space to move again.
That's rough, that.
Double thumbs up. Next up, I thought, oh dear, there's a big gap in the middle. Let's roll my Casket of Souls, who also deployed on the left. Things had gone pretty bad. I rolled the Swordsman. I thought I'll pop them here. The Necron Sphinx here to kind of cover up this zone, seeing as he flies. Last up, stupidly, I did my Titan, who, he's here on the left, looking down pretty much no one. But he flies, but not proper fly. He kind of vaguely hovers.
He does, yeah, because he can't march.
March, yeah. So, this is what I've got going on. I think we shall fight.
Spells wide?
Spells wise, yes. So I've got a level 4 Kakara.
It's nice that I'm not the only person that does that on the channel. You've come on and done exactly the same as me.
So I actually rolled a 3, 4, 5, and then a 6. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the 6th spell, it's a Strength 4 Vortex, which might have been quite nice, but he's in an archer unit that doesn't want to see any sort of combat. He's got high armour, so I swapped that out for the signature spell, which allows anyone within 12 inches to move again, Or if I really am crazy, I can do a huge bubble of 24 for an enormous 16.
Yeah, it's a good bump up that actually.
It's a
I
really
like
high
that.
cast though is the only thing. But I do have the juicy 3 spell, which is Righteous Smiting. For those of you unfamiliar with it, it gives you extra attacks and multiple shots, and anyone affected gets the same with the other ones. The Law, which is D3 plus 1 wounds to anything that's not an animated construct. They just get 1 per magic phase.
Yes,
I know, right? I've got minus D3 move and dangerous terrain, which is spell number 4, which is what's it? Ysurian's Incantation of Vengeance. I don't normally.
It's actually really good because it's better than regular dangerous terrain as well.
Yeah, because it's on absolutely anything.
It's on any move. Yeah, any very move. Harsh.
So that's I'm hoping to squeeze a couple of those out, and then also I've got a spell that I highly rate, which is -1 strength and toughness hex spell, which is let's go with Incantation of Desiccation.
Uskep, I think that one is.
Busquets.
If you
Doesn't
want
he play for Barcelona?
No,
that's Busquets.
It's
sorry.
Busquets, yeah. If you want to have some real fun with that, watch me and Scott on the Tomb King Deep Dive, just talking about these spells and seeing me try to pronounce them. A gentleman sent me a message afterwards being like, the funniest thing I've ever seen on the channel is you trying to pronounce the names of those spells.
So yeah, Busquets Desiccation, -1 strength
Busquets.
and toughness, or minus D3, which is just such a like, yeah.
I don't rate the boosted version. 22 to cast.
It's a real Hail Mary, isn't it?
Yeah,
going swing for the fences. And then for my level 2 of Law of Light, I rolled a 3 and a 1. So 1 being Far's protection. So -1 to hit, -1 to shoot if you're a cannon.
Really good.
On a 4+. And then unfortunately 3 is Light of Battle. Which
really good if you're not undead.
Yeah, that's the problem. So what I did, I swapped that out for Shem's Burning Gaze.
Can't complain, that's good.
Yeah, pretty good rule. And gives me access to some high strength, which is nice. I've obviously got a couple of bounce spells with this lad and this lad. And outside of that, it's on to trying to nick the initiative from you.
It is. I've got Vanguards first, though. Yeah. So I'll make my Vanguards. I'll also tell you that my comp is +3 because the dragon is a -2. And because I didn't take 2 more archers to make it +4.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why I did that. I also didn't take shields on these silver helms. What a mistake to make that is.
That's going to come to bite.
That really will come and bite.
You'll roll a 2 and you'll be like,
you know it's coming.
Ma foi, sacre bleu.
And I'll be a Bretonian.
Oh no, you told me not to swear. Sorry, all French listeners, for Sacred Heart.
Yours is a...
So it would have been a juicy +9 army, but this boy does the biz, so it's actually only a +6.
Yeah.
Only +6.
So still 3+ points more than mine. So you've got moral victory as well as probably having actual victory at the rate that I'm moving.
Don't give me that yet, because there's plenty of time to...
So my Vanguard is just going to take me to here.
Okay.
Very concerned about that boy over there. I might have to flee that. That was 21. It's quite a big charge. I'll probably man that and then lose.
A shame if you flew, wouldn't it?
But I'll do that to try and leave enough space to countercharge him. Right, so that's that, and you now have an attempt to steal the initiative on a roll of a 6.
On a roll of a 6?
Yes!
That's not quite what we were after, but...
So there is no mercy in the Take the Crown dojo, and the High Elves are going to show Nick the error of his ways. No hard choices indeed.
Right, may the best man win. And
may the best elf win.
I'm not really a man, am I, anymore?
No, you were a man.
I'm more skeleton now than man.
Twisted and evil.
No, we're not the forces of evil, we're the forces of...
yeah, you're unaligned.
Unaligned.
Yeah, which actually is really good because it makes the sisters less good.
Yeah.
Upsetting. High Elves turn 1.
I still get Shem, though.
High Elves turn 1, ladies and gentlemen. Time to party. Oh, I've got nothing. I've really got nothing. I should have let you go first, I think. I do this a lot. I start thinking I should let you go first.
Nah, I don't think you get the choice.
Can't get out of art. No, because it's a classic mission,
exactly,
isn't it?
Yeah.
So these guys are going to have a little swing to here.
Come at me. I'm toughness 10. I'll take it all day long with my light armour.
I've just got to get lucky, ladies and gentlemen. Just got to get lucky. So,
as I say every tournament.
Archers are in range, so we're not going to get too excited there. Train's going to have a little choop just to here.
Oh, I thought they were going to swift reform. Oh.
No, because you have to reform after you've moved. Before you've moved, sorry.
Oh, okay.
With a swift reform.
Ah.
So, in fact, they're going to go like that, and actually they're going to wheel a little bit as well at the end. So I can have the space to maybe do a reform in a minute. Cool. So,
he's giving the game away. He's going to walk between worlds.
Oh, I haven't got it.
I think you're going to bump the wing.
Yeah, it's okay, don't worry. They're only silver helms. Not massively impressed at the moment, guys. Not hugely impressed.
Doesn't fancy it with my 29 skeleton warriors. It's
little
bad.
wheel, but only 5. Okay. So he's going to move to here. And then he'll have to move out of the way next time.
Yeah, we know where he is.
There you go. Lovely. Cool. Dragon. The big dragon.
Excuse me.
What do I do about this dragon?
Is he a toughness 7 one?
He is a toughness 7 one.
Good to know.
Right, so magic.
El Magique.
Oh, big 9. Two channels.
Go
on, Nick, go on.
Alright, okay. Yeah.
Oh, Nick's in. 2 channels for me. None.
So, what's that? 7
9
on
to
9.
7.
Good odds. Well,
You got level
really.
4 though. That's going to be the big.
That's what I mean.
The big difference. I think so.
And an underwhelming luck pool.
I do get +3 to cast though. What is the range on that? It's 18. Thought it was. Yeah. Right. Cool. So, yeah, the +3 will help. Have we got the archetype over there, please?
That we do indeed. It's this blue thing here, isn't it?
It certainly is. Oh, beautiful. So let's have a little laser pointer, as we do. Can see the Necro Knights, probably not
In the
going to be
flank
in range,
as well, yeah, it's a long old charge.
Probably not going to be in the range.
Oh, right, okay. No,
That's my magic though. No. Okay, it's good to know though. Or I'm tempted to Searing Doom him based on the fact that he's 5s is a very good roll to wound on a monster like him.
Monster as tough as he.
Yeah, he certainly is. 2 dice though. I think we're going to start with a cute Melakoths on ballistic skill on your big block of archers. I am on a 6, 7, 8.
That's shooting a ballistic skill 1. That's the thinking face.
Pressure.
I'm gonna let it go.
I roll just for good etiquette. It reduces it by 1. Doesn't
Yeah.
really matter because they can only be reduced by 1.
But initiative 1.
Just ballistic skill, Nick.
Oh, okay.
So because it's the base level, then I don't have to boost it.
Initiative 2.
Let's have a little. Should we have a little fight, Nick? We'll go for a boosted Spirit Leech on your Tomb Prince.
My Tomb Prince.
Yep. Oh!
Oh, dear.
No! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Right,
so shall we dance?
what's your leadership 9?
Leadership
Isn't
9,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
big
So I'm
boy.
targeting the Prince specifically though.
So mine is a lovely 13.
So I just need to roll a 6 to make you take 2 wins.
Okay. I mean, I've got 3, but
No.
there we go.
Nothing. Let's see the horrors.
And how bad is this?
Give me a car crash, mate. 6.
Hey!
I will take 6.
It's just a small round.
So I'm going to
template.
roll the d6 dice loss just quickly. I've got 4 left. I'm going to lose all of them. So we just clear that bit up. Small round template over his head.
I'm guessing. It's him. What's that like? 8.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, it's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and him.
Ah.
Look out, sir, for the Union Champion of the Sword Masters. Please look out. Oh, the wheels are coming off. Is this the strength? This is the strength 10 here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I'm afraid. Yeah.
Sword Master Champ. Hey, he's alive! He's alive! 6 other guys. I'm not so lucky. they all die. And then the Loremaster himself gets wounded. He does have a ward save against you. Yeah.
Against me? You're
against
doing it to yourself.
6+ ward save. He's got the Armour of Caledor. Ah, taunting me. He's down to 2.
And is that enough for a pack?
I started
don't think
with
so.
25 and I've lost. I've got 2 more, so 27, and I've lost 6. So I think I would need to lose 7.
7. Yeah, you're 1 shy.
So that was a bad magic phase, though. I think we can all agree that was a shocker of a magic phase. I also crucially was saving to try and draw dice on that to get Earth Blood off. Yeah. So to not get Earth Blood as well is rough. But I did lower their ballistic skill.
Blowing a quarter of your squad away doesn't. Squad, sorry, regiment.
Yeah.
This is a man's game. Sorry.
Not great. Not great. Let's shoot some chariots. Make myself feel better. How many are in range? Not actually very many. Not very many at all. Didn't move them forward enough. It's because I wheeled them. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 9. 1 is the champ. So champion. She's ballistic skill ridiculously 6.
6, yep, that works.
So she hits on a 2. She's at long range to hit on a 2. Because she's quick to fire because they've got a Handmaiden in the unit. So she hits.
Yep.
And then a unit hits on 3s for long range. I will take that.
Okay, yep. And then strength 4, you say?
Strength 4.
So 4's 2 wounds because I'm toughness 4 because mine are weak chariots.
Oh, rubbish. 2 wounds.
Me, 2 wounds. -2 though, which means
-1.
-1, but they aren't piercing?
No.
Ah, well there you go.
You don't get the extra damage because you're not destruction.
There you go.
I will shoot a Handmaiden first though, Nick.
Ah.
She is ballistic skill 7. She multi-shots for ballistic skill 6, and she's at long range for ballistic skill 5. She's quick to fire as well, so 2s. Still missed ones. She's strength 5 though, 3s. 1 wound, so 3 in total. 1's no armour save though.
Okay, so 1 is a wound, and then 2 6-up armours because of my...
Yeah.
That's a chariot off the back. I'm going to put it to one side because I have some juicy...
It's a slow start. Archers are going to shoot... they're hitting... They haven't moved, so they hit on 3s. 4s for long range. They're just going to shoot straight at... Let's pretend this dice tray's not here, because it isn't. Straight at your archers.
So they're hitting on...
4s. Not great. Only going to be 8 hits.
8 hits? Not too bad.
And then 4s to wound. Make a little bit more out of that for 5 wounds.
5, and then because I've got the Hierophant in that unit, I get a 6+ regen unless you got a Flaming Banner.
Can't take a magic banner high off archers.
There you go, so 4 dead. So I'm going to pop those guys off. So 4 archers, I'll put them to one side for obvious reasons.
So our Illyrian Reavers have moved for 4s. They're at long range for 5s, and they're shooting through that unit of Tomb Guard for 7s, but they're going to kill the Casket Souls, ladies and gentlemen. I can feel it. 6s followed by 4s. Not a single hit.
Oh, that's a cock dice.
Not a single hit.
Yeah. They didn't fancy it this time round. In fairness to them,
oh, this is a shocking turn, Nick.
Where exactly do you shoot a box to try and kill it? I mean, it could be worse.
Yeah, I could have killed more on the miscast. No, I could have killed the champ as well.
Could have large templated.
Could have large templated. That is a dreadful high elf. I think that's possibly the worst turn one I've ever had. Well, I think it was one with the Orcs and Goblins that might have been worse than this, but this is pushing itself. This is a bad start, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's see what pain Nick can rain on me.
I'm hitting on 6s though.
Tomb Kings round 1, or turn 1.
It's now time for the Tomb Kings turn 1 after a underwhelming High Elves turn 1.
So part of the plan.
It's now time to declare charges, and
oh dear,
despite being the other
side, dear,
despite some long odds, it's worth going for abundance of reasons. So I'm going to begin proceedings.
Collecting dice, I know what it's going to do.
By declaring a charge from my Necrosphinx onto your silver helmet.
Well, they're going to start by taking their terror check.
I cause terror, so...
Leadership 9. You'll have to see it.
Okay, well that's a shame.
Now, you need an 11 on the dice?
I need to show an 11 because it's...
I'm going to stand my ground.
All right, so I'm Swiss Rider because I've got the fly special.
Any other charges?
Of course, that's what we do first. So that's him. He's declared his charge. Now, they've passed their test, which means that I've got decisions to make. These guys here are going to declare a charge. They need to show an 11 on the dice.
Another 11-incher.
Now, the reason I'm doing such stupid things, it's not really stupid, or at least I tell myself it's not stupid, is because I have a movement of 4 and I can't march. So on an average dice roll, I still move my full move.
Yeah, 50% of the time on one dice you move as far.
Yeah.
If not more. And actually in this, now it's like 75% of the time.
Yeah, I'm moving my normal dice or more.
Yeah. I'll stand and shoot. I assume you're charging the Reavers. I think it's the only
Oh,
thing you
yeah,
can
that's
charge.
the only thing I can.
So I'll stand and shoot. 4's for stand and shoot and 5's to the range. Oh!
So a couple.
I saved it for now, mate. 5 hits.
5 hits.
Statistically bang on.
And now, toughness 4.
5's
so
to wound,
5's
so
to
strength
wound.
3. Terrible.
Okay, so remaining charges to declare. Again, similar
numbers
issues here.
I'm just looking at Max. It's just like, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
So the chariots. Now these have a more interesting decision to make. Now they've got movement 9 because of the banner of swiftness. So
oh dear.
the Great Eagle is a realistic target of I should probably measure that again just to make sure. 20, so that would be an 11 on the dice as well. But if I make this glorious charge, well, you know, good times at Ridgemont High is what's going to happen. So I'm going to do it
For the Eagle?
On the Eagle, who is going to... Is he going to expose the flank, or is he... It's an outrageous decision.
He's going to stand. He's going to stand.
Okay, he's going to stand. Right, fair enough.
I need you to roll badly.
And that's
time.
it. So let's
One
find
of
out
these
what
I don't
happens.
care about. One I
So,
don't care about.
Let us see what happens here. I need to show an 11. I show a 10. I show a 10. Which means that
I do not need to see this in my life. This is too close.
There we go. That's the first one. Now let's do the Tomb Guard.
I don't care about this one.
You should, because they're going to make it.
They probably are.
Toot, toot.
This is amazing.
Off they go.
This is amazing.
Just gonna squeeze them in. And finally, let's find out
Please not another one.
if Eddie the Eagle is going to
So
get
also an
mowed
11.
down. An 11 on Swift Stride. Nah, just a gentle 4.
Good. Not like this. Not for Eddie.
That's a precariously balanced metal model.
Do you want to put a dice?
No,
against that
the
edge?
back bit's metal, so it weighs him
yeah,
down
alright,
tremendously.
yeah.
Yeah, it's Cetra's Chariot, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
I normally run him as what's his name? The Grand Disappointment. What's his name?
The Grand Disappointment.
No. That's Katef, isn't it?
Yeah, you mean that? I actually think he's quite good.
No, I agree on that one.
Nikaf.
That's the one. The Great Herald. No, the Herald Nikaf. Yeah, that's
It's worth pointing out, guys. We're treating the sort of the thing that Nick's on as a hill, so that's why he's not taking dangerous terrain checks on there.
Okay.
Because we just said it'd be a hill at the start of the game.
I don't have any random movers or anything like that, so we're on to remaining moves. The worst kept secret, well, one of the best kept secrets of the Casket of Souls is it has a movement of 4, and because it's a war machine, it can rotate and cast spells, so it's going to be movable chaff. This guy has fly, however, he's also undead, so he's just going to be moving his 10 inches up. Oh, there we go. There we go. These boys here. Well, they're going to move up just 1 inch. I don't want them to be the closest unit is all, because, well, they're not going to be a very good reciprocal for the Dragon Princes. These lads here have a movement of 7.
Let's slide this tray over.
So let's work out what terrible result this would be.
Dragon Princes are movement 9, Nick.
Movement 9 as well.
So they are quick, but I'm not sure they particularly like the idea of fronting them up on a 2-wide frontage.
Yeah, that's very true. But man, them live on the edge. Yeah, you know it's warm when the things sticking to the
to the table surface. Yeah, it's hot.
Okay, and then these lads here, they need to get into range of that eagle. They already are, so they're going to stay quite comfortably where they are, sitting on their mystifying miasma.
Not
right.
Eddie, not like this.
It is time for El Magique.
Yep.
So 2d6, and because I have a casket of souls, or as the Northerners call it, a casket of souls, they're wrong, but it's okay. That's d3, so I'm going to turn that down. So I've got 8 on 4 so far.
Wow.
I have 2 attempts to channel. I do not pass either, so
I've got
8 dice.
2 attempts to channel as well. I do not get either, so 8 to 4. Fortunately, I invested in no scroll.
Yes, I'm sure I shall disappoint. Don't worry, it's one of my fortes. Right, so we've got fast protection.
6 dice minus D3 strength and toughness on the eagle.
Do it now. Right, seeing as I didn't make that charge, and I'm comfortably within 48, I don't know, really know I'm measuring that.
I'm not sure why you're measuring it either, but...
We'll have a go. Right, that dragon I do not like. So 3 dice, light of death on the dragon. On a, what's that, 11.
The dragon fears no light of death. He'll take the leadership test, mate.
It's his eagle that he should worry about.
Leadership 9. He will pass! You love to see it.
Is he within 6 inches of the eagle?
He's going to pass as well, he's fine.
I think it's... Actually, no. Bad idea. Go for the Dragon Princes. Dragon Princes. There we go. Bounces on a 3+.
Yeah!
That's a disappointment.
Rewarded for my bravery.
Ah, ma foi. Okay, and what else have we got going on here? I would like to make it... I'm going to cast 2 dice on the bound spell for him, which is the entire battlefield is -2 to hit.
With shooting or with combat?
Shooting.
Just shooting.
And I believe it's -1 to combat as well. It's well worth looking up. So let me consult the magic book. It is -1 to charge distances.
Ah,
That's
and -2 to shooting.
-2 to shooting.
Wow.
Band level 3. What a joke.
What a spell.
That's a 10 on the dice. It's a bound spell, so no wizard levels.
Ow. Ow. That's really hurtful. I'm going to go 2 dice dispel. I'm going to use my level 2 high magic wizard because he's got the staff of sorcery, which gives him a +1 to dispel.
So he only needs to show, what's that,
7.
like a 7 on the dice?
Oh!
Boo! Hiss.
Yeah, so stop.
Right, I've got 3 dice remaining, and I would like to cast...
2 spells. 2 spells. 3 dice remaining, I'd like to cast 2 spells. That's all I need to say now.
I'm going to go with move again.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to go with...
on a bubble or on a flat?
It's always a bubble. It's 12 inch.
12 inch bubble, isn't it?
Needs an 8. I'm just going to go 3 dice just to, boss man.
For the lot, yeah?
Yes, please. So that's 3 dice
Total?
on a
12.
12. Indeed, it is.
So I need to show 9 on the 2 dice, which is absolutely fine, guys. We're going to roll that now. I hope you're already at home to see the spectacular. Oh!
By the beard of Odin. I wanted those chariots and those wounds back, but I think I got 1 spell off.
I have no idea how I do this. I just do it. I just shout stuff and it happens. I'm sorry.
So that's magic. All done. Done. Wrapped.
Shooting?
Shooting. Yes, please. We are going to shoot at your eagle with the diminished firepower that I come to the field with.
Let's
so 15
hope that
shots.
That's helped.
15 shots flying away. So the eagle hitting on 5, 6s because
now.
we've got ballistic skill 1. 1 hit, 2 hits.
Huge. It reduced a lot of hits.
5 up to wound because he's toughness 4. So 5, so 1 wound.
Yeah, he's down to 2 remaining. They've got 3.
And now the unsuspecting chariots get 10 shots.
They don't because they failed a charge.
They did fail a charge, didn't they?
I'll take everything I can get.
I very, very nearly cast righteous smiting on them as well.
Did you?
Oh, that would have been disappointing. Right, that's it for shooting. So we're straight on to combat.
Fear
now,
check for
I
me.
cause fear because,
My leadership 8 over there. 9 the foul. I do like to foul.
That's disappointing.
So I am going to do everything I can to target the right things.
Okay.
So I've got...
There's one lad in contact with the necrotect
3
on the left.
horses on the end row, 3 men that are going to attack, or 3 elves that are going to attack the necrotect.
Okay.
There's a herald in there as well, isn't there?
On the far right.
So I've got...
He's touching 1.
Yep, so 3 on him.
Okay.
And that leaves me the remaining...
And then 2 guys could be touching the king.
I won't kill the king, I won't even wound him. So on the tomb guard, 5 to hit.
Yep, 5s, yep. Oh. And rerolls because you're still faster than me. 4.
Not great though, only 4 hits.
And then strength 3.
So 5s.
5s it is.
Wow.
Got some horsey poos though.
I will, but I've got 3 on the necrotect. Let's do them. These are the ones I care about. Initiative with the necrotect?
3.
It's not 5, is it? Yeah,
No.
so I can reroll.
No. But I am hitting on 5s.
Yep.
Because of the fear.
Just the 1 hit.
Just the 1. Toughness 4. So
1 wound.
Oh, 1 hit actually. Bear with me. Got the charmed shield.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so
the 2 plus.
on a run.
Get rid of that. Okay.
So on the herald, I'll miss. Failing that fear check's been huge. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Yep. What are you minus?
Strength 3.
Okay, so I've got the armour of silvered steel, so it's a 2 plus armour.
It's a 1. It's a 1.
Hey!
Horses. Still faster than you. 1 horse on the necrotect.
Yeah.
Nope. 1 horse on the herald. Nope. 3 horses on the unit. Nope.
Right.
That's pretty terrible.
This is going to be unpleasant, I'm afraid. 4 attacks from the Tomb King. He is hitting on 3s. That's 2 misses though. I should have just gone with my swinging attack. Strength 7, so 2s. That's 2 probably dead.
Oh, they're dead, yeah.
Yep. The Tomb Herald has 2 attacks, so he's hitting on 3s as well. And then he's strength 4, so 3s. 6 is a killing blow, so that's 1 wound at minus 1.
Here comes a cheeky 6. No.
The Necrotect has 2 attacks, 3 attacks for the additional hand weapons.
Yeah.
He does hate you, however.
He does.
So he gets that reroll. Lovely. 3s to wound. That's 2 wounds from him. Now,
Strength.
for those avid watchers who are wondering why I've used an additional hand weapon and the charmed shield, it was ruled that because the rule affects the model rather than equipment, I was able to use that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Cool.
2 6-ups then. So you just strength 4, yeah?
Strength 4, yeah.
Hey!
All right.
Pass 1.
And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 6, so 10 attacks from the unit. Yes, that works. 3, 6, 10. Now these are hitting on 3s because I'm weapon skill 6, your weapon skill 1, just rubbing it in. I do hate you this round, so re-rolls. Lovely, that's a full dice. Strength 5 because of the halberds. So
you know what, mate? Whatever happens, I'm going to have 1 left.
That's a lot of 1s.
Wow!
Wow, but that's 1 killing blow, 4 wounds at
I
minus 2.
like the fact that you differentiated the killing blow, where I get no arm save or no armor save.
Hey, it's a pride thing.
So it's very, very bad, guys. Okay.
It's not gone as well as it could have. I'll give you that. Making an 11-inch charge across the field definitely added to the
So you
stockpile.
charge me with 9 wounds for 10. You have 2 banners for 12. You have 3 ranks for 15.
15, yeah.
I have a banner. So I'm losing by 14.
So far. Gleaming Pennant?
Can't take a magic banner on any of the core units that aren't spearmen. Double ones, it's going to be fine. No. They wouldn't have even passed if they're alright.
Are they under 25%?
No, they're not. They will be at 33% when the banner dies when they flee. Would you like to pursue or test to restrain?
I think I want to test to restrain because I can't afford them out of the
See your
game.
restrain check.
I have a 10. I love it.
Fine. I'm going to flee 9.
I'm feeling better about that choice now because reformed it there. My thinking is that I don't really want them out of the game for the whole game.
Yep.
I'm going to do it that way just because, just in case you rally.
Well, so it's a pretty big car crash for the High Elves at the moment. But the game is young. There's still plenty of time for us to bring the hurt. So, Nick, is that your turn?
That is turn done.
Cut. High Elves turn 2, incoming. I hope that you have all been waiting for a very exciting turn 2 because I'm going to do my best to deliver it for you, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for me to attempt to take the crown all over again. It's charge time, Nick. Pop, pop. Silver Helms are going to charge into the front of that very juicy unit of chariots. They need to make a 17-inch charge.
I'm going to hold.
Thank you. And my Dragon Princes in the bus are going to do the same.
I'm going to hold.
Thank you. They also need to make 17 inches for their distance. That is all of my charges, sir. So.
Right, okay, so. Hey, look, I've already made one outrageous charge, and these would be quite temperate.
So, Silver Helms. Yeah, just 17. Movement 9, saving them.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Dragon Princes. Oh, easily. That's a 19, baby.
They could have gone anywhere.
Where they want. So. Choop, choop. Okay, so we've got to put ourselves in such a way, like this.
To allow the other unit to
yeah, so because Nick is effectively 6 cavalry wide, like my Silver Helm unit,
yeah,
I can go 1 off the end and then get the same here with these, which I'm going to ask Max if he can just move the tray for me.
That's right. Oh.
And then clip and close, okay? In fact, I probably have to turn a little bit shallower to get the clip and close, but you get the idea.
Yeah, we
the
know
charges
where
are all
they
moved at the same time, so this guy is a thing. They're going to be slightly further forward than that. So, remaining move subphase. That hill is really upsetting me. Big 20 from the bird. Oh, rally fleeing, yeah. I'm just going to move the bird into position, which is here, to protect the flank of my Dragon Princes. Rally fleeing, my Silver, my Reavers. They do rally, leadership 8.
And present a new problem.
They can do no more, but they can stay out of arc, which is crucial. Right. Oh, I was tempted to do other shenanigans this turn, but didn't do them. Can't claim cover from battlefield terrain.
No, particularly not on a
Gotta
large
love
target.
being a large target, haven't you?
Well, you know, it's the price one must pay for being a toughness 8.
So have a little wheel like that. Not hugely impressed with what I've got to deal with here. They're going to stay where they are again.
I'll be honest, I could really use another miscast.
And Mr. Dragon, he's going to just get out of arc sight and just be in the way. So we're going to check the arc of this dragon. This monster, sorry. Sorry, he's got pivot. So.
Yeah, he's fine.
Wow, I've still got the judgment, ladies and gentlemen. Still got it. A little bit more like that.
I think it's those skeletons you've got to be more worried about.
I think those skeletons are in a lot of trouble. So.
This turn.
Magic? Yeah, yep. Magic. Yeah, let's have a bit of magic. Oh, it's a double. Double 4.
I get 2 channels. Whoop. Nothing doing, so just do 4.
Can I bring some channels home this turn? I cannot.
4v8. That's long odds.
Whew.
Oh,
Lots to choose from. And I would have my Mystify Miasma back, please, sir. Thank you. So, right. Well, I think we're going to have to be brave, ladies and gentlemen, because there's only so far we can go. I'm going to lower the weapon skill with Melicost Mystify Miasma. Just the weapon skill of the chariot unit, because they're weapon skill 5 at the moment, aren't they?
They are indeed, yes.
I certainly am on an 8. D3 off.
Yeah, so I'll put it to you hit me on 3s.
Potentially, yeah. Well, definitely with the Dragon Princes and probably with the Silver Helms.
Exactly, yeah, which... and also I wouldn't be hitting the Dragon Helms on 3s either.
No.
So, fortune favours the brave, so I'm going to use my Dispel Scroll.
Okay. Bold.
Teased that out of me, didn't you?
I certainly did. Very pleased to hear you've used your Dispel Scroll, actually. I am going to go for 2 dice. And I think I'm going to go for an Ice Shard Blizzard on the... No, am I? No, I'm going to go 3 dice, and I'm going to go for a Wisson's Wild Form on my Silver Helm unit. Oh, I certainly am. That's a great roll. That is a mighty 14. Just, I'm not level 4. I keep looking at him thinking I'm going to do really well, and then it's not.
That's an outrageously high roll of the dice, isn't it?
It's a very good roll, yeah.
And there's so many good things you have to cast. You've already got rid of my armour save, so it would literally just be...
Making me wound you on 2s.
2s, and I'll be wounding you on 5s.
Tough as 4, yeah.
Yeah. Well, at this point, I think the unit's probably going to explode, so
hopefully.
I'm going to let it go.
Oh, like Elsa, other Disney princesses are available. Bit of Wissons on them. Right, so I'm actually torn with my choices now. Really torn with what to choose. 2 dice, Earthblood on my Sword Masters.
Okay.
Just on an 8.
Which is the...
Regen 5+.
Regen 5+
Yeah.
on your Swords Masters.
That is correct.
3 dice to stop it. Yep.
Comfortably stopped, mate. Have you got any dice left?
1 dice left.
Oh, I've only got 1 as well.
It's a roll off.
Be a shame if someone had a Power Stone. So I'm going to pop my Power Stone. And I'm going to go for a base level Searing Doom on the...
Is he within 24 inches?
Is he 24 inches? Yeah.
Oh, him!
Yeah.
Right, I thought you meant
not
the other
big
guy.
one. No.
Oh, right, that's right.
Too far away, no. I've got to kill him first. Ooh.
Does it go
No.
off?
No, I need a 10. And rolled 9.
And I rolled a 9 as well, so even if you didn't...
Even if it did, she dispelled it. Anticlimactic at the finish there. Could I have a breath weapon template, please?
Yeah, I'm not sure what you want to do with it, but yeah. I mean, look, he's in range.
Toasty!
Dear. Right.
This is basically a lot.
1, 2, 3. All of them, all of them, all of them. So,
Is there a better way if I go that way? Am I still touching my base? I can't really see.
Because the corner there. I think that's the most you can get, which is
Yep.
those and those 2.
Yep, you tell me how many that is then.
So, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 21.
21 with the big fiery roar of the dragon.
Like the perfect placement.
It's landed very well for me. That's...
So,
I'll roll this twice and
Yep.
then throw an extra 1 at the end. I keep
So,
chucking dice on the floor.
freeze to kill.
Oh, have they only got a 6-up save?
They've only got shields.
Wow.
We're not decadent
So
vampire
threes.
counts here. We're glorified mummies.
That is 6 dead.
Okay, let's pop them
Second
off.
roll,
You know what?
another 6. 12 in
Another
total.
6. Yeah.
I will take that. That's not bad.
12. Okay, let's remove these guys
Let's cut their combat res down.
for now.
And then we'll move on to some shooting. And my sisters are going to fire at the
Yep.
Necro Sphinx is what he's called. But now everyone is in range,
Yep.
which is helpful.
So,
So I've got 16 shots that hit on 3s. So we'll start with those because they are just at long range. Because no cover from the piece of battlefield terrain. So 3s.
and then
It's a lot of hits. And then the 2 for the high sister. Sorry, it should be 4s. No, it should be 3s, yeah, sorry, and 2 for the high sister. I keep forgetting her BS. Right, so these are 6s, and you get a 6-up save.
okay.
And then I've got the
I'm
character.
not nervous. You're nervous.
I'm very nervous. 2.
2.
2's good.
Okay. Let's see what we can do. Salvage some. No, 2 wounds.
He's down
So
to 3.
3.
And here she comes. High sister, ballistic skill 7, multi-shots, ballistic skill 6, long range, ballistic skill 5. So still 2s. All hit. She's
Just
strength
enough.
5, so no armour saves this time, but I've just need a cheeky triple crown to kill him.
Triple crowns.
Are you ready?
I'd be disappointed. Yeah, thank goodness. Right. Okay. Whew. We live to fight another
trying.
day, boys.
And my archers will once again fire on your archers in a game that I'm calling the worst shooting versus the worst shooting.
Hey, wait a minute. We're quite good, actually.
Yeah, you're not bad actually.
No.
So, these are going to be 4s for long range.
Ooh.
Rough again.
That's
a lot of misses. 4s. Wow.
I'm going to take my 1 regen, having the Hierophant in the unit.
Dreadful.
Doesn't pass. That's 1. 1 dead.
Fear checks. Into combat now.
Take them. Oh, right, you. Right, okay. Yeah.
Fear for the Silver Helms. They're alright. Fear for the Dragon Princes. They are alright. Now, my Dragon Prince champion will make way to the front because he can.
Are you going to issue a challenge?
No.
My Tomb Prince is going to say, come at me, bro. In that particular way. Because, well, he drops loads of attacks off you and he gets a swing at your BSB.
Unless I just let you send my BSB to the back.
Don't get that reroll if you fluff all of your...
No, mate, it looks like my BSB's going to the back.
Alright, okay.
So let's have a little look here. So he will go over here, and this guy will have to fill the gap, because those are the rules. So he can't attack. Okay, so we are going to look at 1, 2, 3. These guys will slide across, actually. 6 Silver Helms onto the regiment. And 4 Silver Helms, including the champion, will attack your Tomb Prince. Now, the 5 attacks on the Tomb Prince are going to attack the Chariot.
Chariot, yeah, good, a fine choice, right?
I thought
weapon skill 2.
West strikes first, he's helpful. Still a shocking.
You've got to land all of these.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so
it's rubbish.
2's to wound because
strength 6, thanks to Wissons. Dice are just not with me, Nick. 1 wound.
1 wound so far, so 2 remaining on the Chariot.
On the Chariot regiment, 4s because of the Tomb Prince's weapon skill.
Yeah.
Rerolling, or strikes first. Okay, just the 3 hits then. 2s. Still managed to roll another 1 there. 2 wounds on the unit.
Still a Chariot there.
It's not looking very good, is it, Nick?
I wouldn't worry because I don't get supporting attacks. I am indeed a Chariot.
And so then the Dragon Princes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 attacks.
So 6 attacks because 1 in the front row gets 2.
Okay, right.
And then I've got 4 supporting. Then I'll do the champion in a minute because he's got Star Lance.
Oh,
he's
right.
better.
Okay.
Yeah, champion made way.
Yeah, the champion made way to the front. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks, and the champion's in the front row.
Yeah, martial prowess.
So these are 4s because your weapon skill 5. Cock die. I cannot hit.
That's
Thank you, Dragon
You said the magic word.
6 hits from the big men. These are going to be 3s to plonk straight through.
So
Better. 5 wounds. The Dragon Prince is bringing it home.
That's 6 wounds so far. No, 7 wounds.
7 wounds, yeah. Star Lance champion gets 3 attacks.
Yep.
ASF, all hit.
Okay, well this is going to be...
He is strength 7. No armor
same
save.
difference.
2s. 2 more.
2 more, so up to 9 wounds.
And then we've got the...
Horses.
Horses, yeah. So 3 will attack the Chariot that's on 1 wound.
2 wounds, you only did 1.
Oh yeah, I didn't I? Yeah. That's about right. And then the other 5
They
will
are
attack.
very strong horses.
They are, yeah. So the other 5 will attack the unit. So 2 that are strength 3.
So
4s. 1 hit. 5s.
4s.
No wounds. These are only strength 3.
Oh yes, okay.
Now, my strength 4 horses on the unit. Oh, 2 hits. 2 wounds.
2 wounds at -1.
1.
So 2 6-up armor saves. Ooh, dear me.
And then on the Chariot under the Prince. Oh, 3 hits. You got to rely on your GGs, mate.
4s to wound.
Changing the dice, ladies and gentlemen. 2 wounds.
2 6-up armor saves to save the Chariot. No, the Chariot is gone. The Tomb Prince is on foot.
Get him out of there. He's in a lot of trouble now.
I mean, yeah. Right. However,
He's 3 kills 3.
he's hitting on 3s. He's
Yep.
got a flail, so he gets +2 strength on the first round of combat.
Yes, he's
for exactly
strength
such an
6.
occasion. Hitting on 3s, that's 2 hits. He's obviously has to hit the unit because.
Yep, 2s.
And then 2s to wound.
Oh! Oh, he's taken some dice off of me!
Oh,
He's
that's
treated himself some
disappointing.
1s!
I think we need to change the magnets at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, it's awful, isn't it?
4 attacks from the riders on top.
Yep.
They're all going to go at the 3+ armor save.
Silver helms, yeah, which
So
is
hit
why I
on
made them toughness 4.
3s. That's a cheeky bit better. And then wounding on 5s now because of the extra toughness. No cigar.
Oh, wow.
And now 4 attacks from the horsey poos. 1 hit and no wounds. So
that is dreadful.
That's about as bad as can be. But yeah, I'm quite confident I'm going to disintegrate here.
Yeah, so that's 12, 13 wounds from me.
3, 6, 9, 12. Yes, 13 wounds.
Charge for
A
14.
Charge, 14.
Banner for 15. I can't
Hey, I
claim,
got a banner too. You keep,
can't
put
claim
that
the
back in your
rank.
pocket.
So you lose by 14.
14. I've got a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds there. So,
Almost enough to do it twice. You love to see that.
well, that was catastrophic. But we do the curse.
We do.
So that's going to go off on your silver helms because I'm going to blame them for such a disastrous occasion.
Moment.
D6, so just the one.
Just the one.
Strength 4, so 4's to wound. 1 wound at -1, so
4 plus armor save because someone forgot to purchase shields. Yeah, 1 does.
Yeah, I think that will makes it worth it.
Vengeance is yours in
So-
this life or the next.
So like 600 points. No, it's fine.
So I think that we might be about to see some crazy stuff happen here, guys. But I am going to overrun with the Silver Helms and I'm going to reform with the Dragon Princes. So overrun with the Silver Helms is going to be 11. Absolutely humongous overrun. So they've got 11.
Oh, I should probably...
So don't worry.
They were just behind
Yeah,
here.
they were just behind that
So
wall.
they'll be here.
Yep, and then we'll do all this off camera. Dragon Princes are going to reform, which will be slightly further up as well. And that will be it for the High Elves turn 2. It was as spectacular as I promised. So get ready to see turn 2 from the Tomb Kings and see where everything actually ended up.
In the land of Nehekara, the chariots unfortunately disintegrated, and he's been in my back line with pretty much everything he wants to be in. But it's now time to
I know this is
fight
a mess, guys, just so you know where the ones the other side of the hill are is the front of the unit, basically.
So that's the front. Now, I can't charge the rear of them, despite my best efforts to try and bargain. The angles just weren't there, so...
just so you guys can see at home.
So I've got the choice of manning the dragon, but I've got a couple of tricks in my sleeve. So these Necro Knights are going to declare a charge on the fearsome eagle, who is going to
Stand.
stand. Okay, fine.
That's his job.
Well, that's that. I suppose.
His job is to stand.
That's ready with my
and get killed.
redirects. The Necro Sphinx is going to declare a terrifying charge against the Sword Masters.
They're going to take their terror check. Oh, they're going to fail it! Oh, I'm tight! They're going to run! They're too far away from their battle standard bearer, mate.
Yep.
So they are going to run. 9. Do you know what? If they're going to run, they might as well run far.
Now,
That's about centre to centre.
I'm about 1,000,000% sure that that's well outside of my
Maximum charge now.
So, do the Sisters of wherever they're from, Sisters of the Bow, do they possibly have fear or anything?
No.
Okay, it's time to declare a charge on the Sisters of You're Going to Kill Me with the bows. Terror check first.
You have to
I
test to redirect first.
So leadership 8.
Yep.
Leadership 8 it is.
Terror check for the ladies. They pass.
Boo.
They will stand and shoot
Oh dear, that's probably where they kill me, aren't they?
you. 9, 10,
I'm hoping they
and
don't.
then
Obviously.
5, 6. So these are not the non-champion one. So these will be 3s for stand and shooting and 4s for long range. And then we'll do the champion on 3s.
That's enough.
It's a lot of misses though.
6.
Only 7 hits.
These are the ones that I get 6 up armor save against.
They are.
For all the different stats on there.
Here comes 3 6s. There's 1.
Just 1. He needs a 6. He doesn't get a 6. He's
and
down
then the
to 2
Handmaiden,
wounds.
she's ballistic skill 7, ballistic skill 6 for multi-shotting, 5 for long range, and 4 for stand and shooting. So 3s. 1 hit. Oh,
it wounds!
yes!
It goes straight through the armour. He has 1 wound
He
remaining.
does have 1 wound remaining.
I've no idea what I need, but let's throw the dice.
19?
19? I don't think so.
No, Nick, that is horrid. So that's 19 from the front of my base.
Okay, so I move.
You tell me.
A gentle.
Is that off his base?
That's about half an inch.
Oh, Nick.
It's worth a go though. Come on, right? He bumps into there because he can't move no further.
Sisters.
Oh, sorry, I should have declared other charges. He
Yep.
was going to declare a charge against the dragon.
How far away is he?
He's not very far. Well, he is actually quite far, to be fair. It's an 18 on the dice. So I'd need to show an 8 because I fly. Now, behind this lovely carapace, 3 sets of wings flapping away.
Dragon roars aggressively. He's going to fight. He's going to lose, but he's going to fight.
We're going to have a dragon.
We're going to have the big monsters. What everyone tuned in to see
Right.
in the tray.
In the tray, good point.
Come
I
on.
need to show a...
18, you said, so an 8.
An 8, yes, indeed.
You're gonna fail
That's
it.
what I said. Aha!
Oh, he would have got in easily.
And he comes. He flies, so he doesn't care. He comes in, steaming. They just have to touch, so they do. Bosh.
Yeah.
And then these guys are moved an inch away.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Remaining moves?
These guys also make it, so...
They can't fail that charge, so we don't need to worry too much. But yeah,
They
good
love
etiquette.
it.
A 17.
So now here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move... I've got to try and maximise, so I move forwards. I try and close the door, and I say, aha, I can't close
so
the
you
door.
get as far as you can.
Yep.
And then I
close the door to me.
Like that.
You close the door to
They
me.
can stay within an inch whilst they're in combat. So.
Indeed. So it's now time for the other remaining moves. So it's not really time, it's just more time. All right, 4 inches. There we go. I'm confident in that combat. These guys.
So if I kill your Hierophant,
Yep.
real talk now. If I
Yep.
kill him, do you take crumble checks on the big monster as well? On the Titan?
Undead. So,
No.
not Nick
Oh,
Gaughan.
okay.
However, everyone laughs at me every time I bring this item, but the Cloak of the Dunes has a movement of 10, and I shall fly through your unit.
He's going to struggle, isn't he? He can scoot over the back of them
So
and
I'm
then
gonna go
land on the hill.
So
next
6
to me.
inches, 2 inches, and then 2 inches back down to here. So he goes, wee, back down to here.
Yep.
Okay.
So I won't
So
be able
immediately-
to get him on a charge.
2d6, strength 2 hits.
Might as well.
5.
5's to wound. 6 is to wound. There's still whistles.
There we go, 2 wounds. 2, 3 plus ups. He's done more than a whole unit of
this
chariot
is
already.
brilliant. Yeah.
Boo. But he's safe. He's safe, and that's all that matters. And then, you're just going to destroy them, so he's going to pop out the unit as well. Actually, he's not, because his sisters are going to kill him anyway. So, these guys do have a musician, so they're going to try the...
Swift reform.
He's going to stay in the unit to give them the swift reform, because otherwise they'll be leadership 5.
Yep.
They are leadership...
Well, they'll pass. Oh, no, they won't, because your general's over there.
Over there. But
So he's only 7.
it's worth looking up what this is. I'm guessing 7, but it's worth a shot. It is indeed 7, so they're going to just normal reform to just continue the draw them out of combat. I don't really want them to overrun into that, so yeah, there we go. And these guys are going to move up 4. Actually, are they? Yes, they are. Okay, and then these guys here do not have a musician. So they are going to try and wheel, but wheeling moves you forward. So actually, they're just going to shuffle 2 inches to the right.
Okay.
And then a step to the left. Sorry.
Double ones, Nick.
It's time for
Actually, no,
Lammin.
I don't want double ones. I want a 4 and a 1. That's what I want. That's the best roll for me. Yeah!
Ask and you shall receive, they say. D3 for the casket.
Yeah! Oh, that's even better.
So, and then 2 attempts to channel. No.
So I've just realised all
6
my
on
wizards
4.
are fleeing.
Oh. Well, that is interesting.
So I don't add anything to the roll.
Ah, that changes the game a little. Oh, Whistlings is still there. Don't try and cast that.
Just realised that.
I'm going to throw 3 dice at Light of Death on your dangerous
Dragon
lads.
Princes.
That's the ones. Dangerous lads. 11 on the die.
They're going to have to be brave.
Okay.
Now, I'll check their leadership. I think they're 9 Dragon Princes, but I will check it.
Is the general over here?
No.
Oh.
General's running. 10?
Not 10.
They might take that, though. They might just take that, to be fair to them.
Get the award
I will check their leadership quickly. I'm pretty certain it is 9, because they're very arrogant Dragon Princes.
It's well worth a reroll to see if you can hit that good 17.
No, I'm gonna man that and take the 1 wound.
1 wound, so get your 6 up.
It's not flaming, is it?
No.
6 upward save from being dragon armoured. Nope.
Takes a life. Oh. Right. I have 3 dice remaining.
Do you want to try and bounce it, mate?
Yes, I do. 3 dice. So on a 3+ to them.
Yep.
Whoop, hey! There we go.
Their leadership 9 because they've got the.
Come on,
noble in
17.
there.
That's
fine.
not 17. It stops because there's no one else out of combat within 6 inches of them. So it's now time for normal magic. What do I want to do? Sorry about this, everyone. There's I know exactly what I want to do. I would like. I said that too early, didn't I?
How many dice did you have? 5.
I had 6.
6, yeah.
Yeah, because I had the one for the. So I'm going to cast 2 dice. Minus D3 move and dangerous terrain on the Dragon Princes. Yes.
That's a good choice.
On a 7+4, so on an 11. Needed to show a 10.
I'm going to try and stop that. I'm going to stop it.
Okay, and my last dice, I'm going to cast -2 to shoot to your army.
Yep.
It's a 3+ power. I missed. Ah, boo, that's a 1. Boo, hiss. It was worth a shot. Right, okay, so. Minus D3, you stop. So
Stopped.
Put that back in the hand. And it's worth 2 in the bush, they say. It's now time for shooting. So, I have 1 unit of brave young fellows.
Failed a swift reform, can't shoot.
They did fail. So,
Right,
so on
really not worked
on
out.
to combat. So,
where would you like to start?
we shall start over here.
Eagles cause fear.
Eagles cause fear. So do I.
think.
So do I.
I think randomly Eagles cause fear. Let's check.
Well,
Again,
they are monsters after all.
they do not cause fear actually.
Ah.
They're only leadership 8. So let's have a little fear checker. No, they're fine.
Right.
2 weapon skill, 5 attacks.
So hitting on 3s. Strength
4.
So 4s to wound.
1 wound.
1 wound. At -1, so
Going through
4
the
up
armour.
armor save.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets through. So it's time for me to try and hurt you. So they're both initiative 3. So I'm going to start with the snakes. They've got 3 attacks each, so it makes 6. Hitting on
4s.
4s, 6 is a poison.
He takes a wound.
He takes a wound.
Do you want to roll
and-
to wound, see if you can get the last one off of him? 3+.
Yeah, so it's strength 5, so 3s.
Yeah,
1 wound,
kills
so blah, dead pigeon.
Do you like to overrun or
I would like to reform. So the centre of the unit is there, which has to stay the same, doesn't it?
That's correct.
Okay, so centre of the unit has to stay there. I can't do it.
No, so they'll have to reform 3 wide or overrun.
Or no, that's not possible. It's got to be there, so a flank charge is even less hospitable. I don't think I can do anything but.
Do you like to overrun instead?
Yeah, you know what, we will. So back we go. Yeah, because they're just going to be flanked by Dragon Princes, which is no good for man nor beast. So up we go. A solid 7 inches. Just here. Right on the crease of the table.
Yep.
We will say.
Just be there,
I'm just
yeah.
going to move him to the other side. I
Yeah,
know.
but we know where he is.
Yeah. Right, okay, so that's that combat. Would you like to see the Battle of the Titans? Quite literally. I'm always strikes last, so yeah, it's your worst. I'm weapon skill in this. Initiative skill 2.
Okay, I'm weapon skill 7.
Okay, that's
Because I'm a Star Dragon.
3s
so
it
3s
is.
to hit. 4 hits, so
4
average.
hits. Okay. And then I'm toughness 8, so 5s to wound.
I
for
need to
you.
get some of that Hot Wistons action on him next turn to have any hope here. 5s. 2 wounds!
2 wounds at minus
4.
Minus 4. So
No armour for you.
that goes straight through my armour save, so I'm down to
Just the 8.
8 wounds. Normally I count down, but this time I'm going to count up and then reverse.
Yeah.
So.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm going to do my Thunder Stomps. Now, normally you can't Thunder Stomp a monster, but I am the largest of monsters, and therefore I get to Thunder Stomp even on this occasion. And because I'm a colossal beast, that's actually 2d6.
So how does he work? Do you roll for his random attacks at the same time as his
Well,
Thunder Stomp?
technically speaking, Thunder Stomps are always strikes last, so they're taken at the same time.
Yep.
I'm going to elect, because there is one particularly dangerous result of his random attacks, which means he automatically wins the combat immediately. So I'm going to roll my Thunder Stomps first.
So his attacks are always strikes last as well.
He has the special rule, always strikes last.
Okay.
So that's why I'm doing them this way.
Thunder Stomps need a low number.
Thunder Stomps 4.
Okay, I'm not going to die to the Thunder Stomp.
That's Strength 8.
So 3s, I'm toughness 7.
That's 3 wounds.
He's got 4 left.
Okay, and now the random attack. It's time to pull out the rule book. Because you're a beast, I'm -1 to the result. So,
Okay.
so that's 5 or 6 is soul, slayer, hunger, etc. We'll work that in a minute. So I've got a 3, which goes to a 2, which means that I've got reaping blades. The Chemeric Titan inflicts D6 strength 8 hits.
Could just kill me.
So D6 2.
Okay, well I'm not going to
Okay,
die. I'm just
and
going to run
strength 8, so 3 up. 1.
away. Okay.
So I charged.
And did 4 wounds.
Did 4 wounds. Good boy, good boy. And you did 2.
2. I lose by 3.
By 3.
I'm leadership 6.
With a BSB reroll.
Yeah, probably. We'll check the distance. I might not be. We'll have to check the distance. Would you mind checking it for me, Nick?
I will try. It's only 5. It's pretty flipping close. I think it's about an inch out.
Okay, he's going to flee.
And I'm going to pursue.
He's going to run a 9. Not
9.
bad, but he'll probably get caught.
He's going to get chased.
Oh!
Double
Triple Crown me.
Treble 6. That's what he would have wanted.
That's not within 6 of them, is it?
No.
Do you want to check it for me? Take there.
Comfortably not.
No,
7. Right. So 18 inches. I am, of course, joking. That was well
Dear,
done,
oh
boy.
dear.
He's stuck, isn't he? Ah, there we go. Get him moving. The love train is on its way.
Oh dear, oh dear.
And that's it for combat. So I believe that's the end of my turn. I think slaying the dragon, as well as figuratively impressive, is also made this a bit more spicy. So end of turn 2 for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, you join me on the precipice of greatness. As you expected, many would be despondent at fleeing elite infantry and destroyed dragons, but no, not the Loremaster. This is all part of the grand plan, as you know. And if you've watched any of our battle reports before, you know that this speech normally precedes me having kittens because I'm having a terrible time. But I'm not done. We are not over. This is winnable for the Elves of Ulthuan. I've just got to work out how.
I mean, I always back myself to lose, so it's I'm doing my best not to, but even in such a position as this, I'm still going, it's all over.
So, start of my turn, I'm going to drink the potion of strength on my Handmaiden of the Everqueen.
Potion of strength.
Glug. She's like Popeye. Charges. My Dragon Princes are going to flank your Necropolis Knights, which we did check the arcs, but just so you guys know, you may have noticed when I took my casualties, that was very deliberate to ensure that I could
I spied that with my eyes.
I'm only 8 away, so I can't foul that charge. That is all of my charges today. As much as Nick has left me a really lovely flank charge here, I'm just not sure I'm going to have enough to get the job done.
You don't want to fight the Destroyer of Eternities a second time?
No, I think I'm good. So that is going to be all for the moment. So we'll roll that charge just for good etiquette. As always, I'm going to just bring this here. Yep, it's a comfortable result. And that is all. I'm now going to attempt to rally the Swordmasters.
I'm going to move across.
Sorry, I do need to move the chargers first. So.
That's right, I'm just going to move that.
They are just going to do their 90. Wheel in. Close the door. And it's not really going to make a huge difference. So I'm just going to slide them on the tray now so they all fit. Lovely. Right, so let's try and rally the Swordmasters. Leadership 10 now. No. That's massive. That's quite big.
That's so rough.
Another 7.
Do they even make it through?
So they are
Or
going
they
to
just
go
bounce?
2 and then 5. They will be alright,
Yeah.
but...
Almost through that unit.
That's massive. No spells. Huge moment. There's a lot of spells that would have been really useful at this junction. So, these guys are going to do a little reform. Just on the spot. And they're going to see if they can do it swiftly.
They can indeed.
To be fair though, I'm not sure there's a lot they want to do. That'll probably see them alright actually.
Are you saying you don't fancy taking another Cloak of the Dune hit?
No, I'm going to take that, but
everyone laughs at me every time, but it's such a good way to get out of dodge.
just going to wheel them 5 just to shoot the Titan. Illyrian Reavers over here. Thank you. Go there. Yep. Give yourself options. So, magic. I can't do anything. I don't think. Just checking. No.
Okay, alright, well.
No, I've got nothing I can do magic-wise. So, shooting. 5 shots from the Illyrian Reavers on the far side. They have moved for 4s. They are at long range for 5s. They're going to try and get the last wound off of the cat.
Yep.
Off of this Sphinx. 1 hit.
1 hit's enough.
Need a 6, and you need to fail your 5 up. No.
Oh, thank goodness. Now, choices.
It's not really a choice. Sisters of Avalon are going to shoot at the big Titan, because it's not a choice for them. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12.
It's a scaraby elf world, isn't it, out there?
These are 3s, because they're not on any distance, and then 2s on the champion. Still managed to miss a few.
Okay, and then...
These are going to be 6s, because you're toughness 8, and I'm only strength
Toughness
4.
8, yep.
But I just need these to fail some
Just need
saves.
some wounds.
Just 1.
Just the 1?
Rubbish.
So, -1.
Minus
so 4
1.
up armour save.
No,
Which you failed,
takes
so
it. 3 shots from the Handmaiden, she's on 3.
7 remaining.
All hit. She's on 2s actually, at this range. And she is strength 7, so
Yep,
5.
5's to wound.
She does 2.
2 wounds.
And they're straight through your armour, they're -4.
Straight through, so I've lost 5, so I'm down to 5 wounds remaining.
Just the half, ladies and gentlemen. And then the archers are going to fire on... Huge temptations to just try and take the shot off of him, though. They're going to have to shoot on the Titan as well, I think. Just try and get the wounds off of it. So 6. 18. 3's normally 4s because they moved. 5 because of the range. Wasted their 6s, haven't they? Quite a lot. So 6 hits. 8 hits. I lied. Very good. They need 6s though to do anything soon. But here come 5 6s, ladies and gentlemen. None?
Lots of 5s, but no 6s, I'm afraid.
Terrible. Well, sometimes it just doesn't go the way you'd hoped.
Take a couple wounds off him.
Nah, I think this is we're in a lot of trouble here, guys. So fear check now because we've done all our shooting.
Okay, so into combat. There's only one to speak of, so fear check.
Fear for these guys. These ship 9.
Oh, they in. Oh, they
I
might
don't think
just
they
about be. Oh, that's squeaky bum time. It's just out. It's 13.
I've failed a lot of fear checks in this game.
You have, yeah, which means when I review it, it's going to be nice to be like, I diced you. It's always what you want to, on a game of Warhammer.
No, not at all. You've played well.
No.
So 10 attacks, hitting on 5s on the Necropolis Knights, and then I've got the champion to do afterwards.
You are faster than me, though.
It looked like it was going to be better than that, but it actually wasn't.
No, 3, so we're on 6.
6.
Yeah. I don't have that many wounds.
Tire strength 5.
Strength 5, so 3s.
3s. Only 2, mate.
2.
4 ones.
Ooh, 2 5-up saves. Right, so that's 1 more wound. So
And
1
then
wound from all of them.
the champion.
That was El Mucho Grande.
5s. West strikes first. 2 hits, and he's strength 7 because he's got the star lance.
So
he's strength 6. He's got the star lance,
twos.
but still 2s. And these are no armor saves, just the 1.
Okay, so that's 1 dead snake, and because I'm in that formation, that is.
And then I'll have 3 horses, which are initiative the same. I think they might be better than you actually. 1 hit.
Initiative 2 over.
No wins.
3, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
So
no
I've just got 1 guy.
Yep.
So 1 snake attacking you, hitting on
3s.
4.
Weapon skill 1 now.
Yeah, 6 is a poison. So that's no poison. Strength 5 basic.
2s.
So 2s. 2 wounds at -2.
4 plus armor. No. 6 plus wards. No.
And 1 lad on top has 2 attacks. So he's hitting on 3s because of the old fear. So that's 2 hits, and then he's strength 4, so 3s, 6 is a killing blow. 1 killing blow, 1 at -1.
1 armor save. Yep. And the killing blow. No. So, really bad.
That was about as bad as it possibly could have gone.
So we traded 3 wounds for 2.
3 wounds for 2.
So you're 1 up on wounds.
Yep.
I've got a banner, so that cancels
do
that
I.
out. Oh, you've got one. Okay.
Yep.
I charged you
Yep.
in the flank down a hill. You lose by 2.
Yep.
So 1 wound.
Take 1 wound.
And that is the end of
Which
them.
means I'm
doing
going
anything.
to reform at -1.
-2.
-2. So they are not going to reform, so just as
Small
they are.
blessings. But a terrible turn.
It was,
The consequences of which will be
felt far and wide.
I'm going to be honest, I'll try my best to put a brave face on it, Nick, but I think that's it. I really do. If I was in your position now, and I can't believe you won't see what I would see, I would win. I would just win. I will slide across, though, amidst victory, just so that everyone's in combat, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nick, if I was you, mate, I would just take your turn 3 and just win. Win the game, Nick.
I'll try, but you're over.
Do it for Warhammer.
I will try. It would be great to have a recorded victory. 1 in my entire Warhammer life. You join me, the Tomb Kings, on the precipice of unwarranted and unearned glory. But we shall do our best. Right, okay, so...
Not unearned. You've played well.
Yes, I was very good.
You had a worse deployment than me as well, and you've
That's
made a lot
very
more
true.
from it.
Ah, well, now you say it. Yes, I did earn it. Thanks for saying. Right, but it's now time to declare charges. I've done the measuring, and my terror-causing Titan can make a charge to those retreating swordmasters. They don't have a choice.
They have to flee.
So
they run another
they
7.
are off the
and
board.
They are destroyed.
So I'm going to make an attempt now to redirect into the Sisters of Shooting. So I need to pass my leadership check, which I do comfortably. I'm afraid.
The sisters are quick to fire, Nick.
Okay.
So
I'm
they
within
will
my
take
movement of 8, but they're going to be firing anyway.
They will stand and shoot you. Yes. Thank you very much, sir. So small things you got to take when it's going badly is this stand and shoot. So would be 2s, but will be 3s after they've taken their terror test. They pass.
love it. They
are
like
not scared. Unlike their patrons.
Swordmasters.
3s. Oh wow. Actually, it wasn't that bad. I just saw a big handful of 1s.
And this isn't the one that matters.
And then
the champion.
The champion is gonna be tell a lie. They are 3s. Yeah, she's gonna be 2. Be a 6. I get so confused with how good at shooting these guys are.
Just always 3s.
6s.
6s. There's enough dice.
2.
2 at -1.
Just 1.
So 4 up armor saves. 2 more.
Oh, you've not passed any on him.
No, he's I told you, he's...
Handmaiden of the Everqueen. She is on multi-shotting for BS
left.
6 and stand and shoot for BS 5. So 2s. 3 hits. Oh, she's wasted her 6s. Why is she not poisoned?
And then
Strength 5. So 6s again, but they are better on the armour. Oh, no.
Oh, thank goodness. I was going to say, I couldn't take this. Okay, so I'm going to make that charge. Oh, other charges to declare.
Yep.
Because he could fail it.
He can't fail.
Yeah, I know.
But the Sphinx can come in now.
Lose
his last wound. My worst strikes first attacks. Loves it.
It's actually just extra combat res for you, potentially. Whereas I could save the cheerleader, potentially. So, nah, screw it. We're going in as well. We live on the edge. Die on the edge.
Yeah.
They're making the charge and charge in the flank. Do more wounds. These guys gonna charge.
Do you know what? I'm all for it. I might actually score some combat res if you do that.
Charge in the flank. You only got 2 attacks.
Oh, 3. It's my champion. And a horse. 4 attacks off that model.
Oh,
He's ready.
The horse got 2 attacks.
1 and 3 from the champ.
3
Dragon
from the
Prince
champ.
is 2 each.
Oh, you should have kept your mouth shut. No, I'm joking.
Well, how can I do that to nice guy Nick?
Nah, but I need to. That's attacks off of them.
I think there's a good chance you'll just kill them,
I'm going to declare the charge.
Okay, brave.
And that is it for my manoeuvring. So let's see what happens. Oh, Lorraine, what a surprise! And then this guy over here for the Necro Sphinx. I have no idea what the
This is
name
right. I
is.
should have declared flee. You need a 7.
I show
Do it this time. 9.
Right. Okay. So maximise the number of models. 190-degree wheel. Sorry, I meant to move about.
Sorry.
Close the door. It's
Yep.
a number of models rather than.
So you can be up to there if you want to be for 5 wide on him and 2 wide rows on him if you want, or you can slide it across and have.
I would like 2 attacks. I'd like the availability rather to
attack the character.
Attack the character. Yeah,
that's fine.
Okay, and then these lads here. I don't know what it is actually. It's
4.
It's a 4. Yeah, I need to show a 4. Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah, 1 diced it.
Let's get that wizard out of combat. There we go. So they're in combat too.
Cool.
So it's now time for remaining moves. These guys do not have a musician.
It's just going to turn around.
They're just going to take this opportunity to turn round. The bomb is going to.
The bomb.
Is there? There's no chance of getting out of arc, or is there?
It might be.
Do you have the measure by any chance?
My arc's not great here because I was trying to still see for the shots.
Oh, I think the base takes me. I don't think I can because I'm more than 2 inches long.
Yeah, your base is quite long, isn't it?
Yeah. All right. Just gonna have to do some horrendous reforming.
Gonna have to let me maybe get some more VPs
I'm afraid.
before I lose.
4 inches. Ugh, there we go. Sorry, it's stuck.
I'm in a place now where a draw is a win. Just so you know.
These guys here are going to do Larry Swift reform. They make it on the leadership of. Oh, sorry, I should have rolled that on the thing. That's a 9, in case you can't see. Right. They turn around the middle, and they are going to expand. You might want to pause this for a second to see if I can do such a horrendous act of violence. Okay, got to add to that side as well, equally.
I mean, you've got more if you want it to block me off, yeah? Very good.
Alright.
Nothing I can do about it.
And then might as well grab a lad there. I think they can move no further than 8 inches, can't they? So
Yeah.
I think that does it for me.
Yeah, and that blocks them from charging. Well played, mate.
What a ridiculous thing.
Really well
And then
played.
this guy here is going to fly across here
Yep.
to try and get this 24-inch bubble in range of.
I think he might be risking it for a biscuit there.
Yes. Tell you what, actually. No, because he can close the door to them. He is just going to cut his losses on that particular front.
Or just fly over and land this side next
I
to
want
my
nothing to do
BSP.
with those archers.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
afraid.
that's a very fair point. I'll shoot them.
So 2d6 strength 2 hits on these lads. That's 5. So let's pick up some dice from here. Oh, strength 2. So winning on 5s now. Ooh, 1 wound, minus nothing. So 3.
3
up.
plus. Yeah, big 6.
One of these days he's going to come in there and do the juice. Right, so that's it for my movement phase.
Magic.
And it's time for El Magique.
Down the hole.
Okay, that's 8 plus D3 for the casket, plus another 3, so we're looking at an 11.
And 2 channels. Come on, Nick, for the 12.
Oh,
Aye, that was the turn.
Oh, like I needed that.
That was the turn. Just alright, 2 dice. First one, ladies and gentlemen at home, you know when I say this, it happens. He's going down the oldest turn.
Which is why I'm going to start with Light of Death.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Light of Death upon these poor gentlemen here.
Yep.
So 3 dice, I got it on a 11.
3 dice leadership check. Oh, that's a bad one. Well, BSB reroll that.
Sure.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 die. Panic.
3 dice, so we'll take a panic check.
They are double one-ing their panic check, ladies and
where do you
gentlemen.
want to pop
They
these?
care not.
Do you want me to pop these over
Thank you.
there? Okay, so that's the end of that spell. Doesn't bounce any further. I've got plenty more, unfortunately. I'm going to cast on... How many dice have you got? 6?
6.
6, that's 5 dice, 24-inch bubble righteous smiting.
Down the hole.
I don't even know if I get it. It's a 20... It's an 18 to
18.
cast. Okay, right, in which case I've comfortably got it. That's 10,
18 on the dot.
18, 22.
Do you know what? A lot of the other spells haven't got massive range for Tomb Kings.
A couple of them can
You've
boost.
got...
I've got 18 boost to a 36 for the minus D3 move.
it's a bit
I've
late for
got-
me to worry about that one.
24 for the minus 1 strength and toughness. And move again.
What roll are these at this one? So
20
21.
2 on the dice. You go
22,
for it.
sorry. Double 6.
Ah, right. Well, that's that then, isn't that? So I threw 5 at that.
Yep.
And I did 3
Three
the
on
other
the
one,
other
so
one.
I've got 4 remaining.
Yep.
So no righteous smiting here. It is
Oh, maybe
time.
it's this guy who's going down the hole.
Hey, I'll take that. I'm going to throw 2 dice
Yep.
at giving myself a wound back on the Kemric Titan. It's one of his bound spells. He's got an option of 3. He's got a magic missile at strength 5. He's got the minus 2 to hit, and he's got to give himself a wound back,
Didn't know that one.
which can be read here. Normal spell that affects the Kemric Titan only may cast on itself. When successfully cast, it restores 1 wound. So I need to show a 3 on 2 dice, which I do. So
Gets a way back.
gets a wound back, so back up to 4.
4.
And then the last 2 dice, I'm going to try and cast Befar's Protection on
This is the double 6. I've been waiting for this one.
on myself.
On the archers.
Strength 4. Yeah, on the archers. I should have probably rolled that on there. So it's a 5 plus 2, so it gets it on a 7.
I've got no dice, so yeah.
So
you
yep,
get it.
I'll have that. We shall see whether or not that was a good choice or not. Right, so it's done with shooting because there's none to be had, and now it's on to combat.
Where would you like to start, sir?
I'd like to start with the Dragon Princes, just to build the
Yeah.
suspense. So that we
Fear
can...
check. They double won it this time.
Okay.
So now they're frenzied.
Hold on, they're Beast Elves.
Has he got 1 wound left, that Necro Knight?
He does indeed, yes.
So 2 will have to attack anyway. So 4 attacks on the Necropolis Knights.
Yep,
And then the champion's going to attack
so
the
this
unit.
time you're hitting on 3s.
Certainly am. Now I'll roll 6s. 3 hits.
Okay.
And then strength, only strength 3 now though, so 5s. No wounds.
Okay.
I do my 2 horses, get them out of the way. 1 hit. No wounds.
Okay.
And then 3 attacks on the unit of archers. These are 4s because your fire's protected. 2 hits.
Made a difference.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, nothing to speak of, so 2 wounds.
And then a horse on them. Misses.
Okay. So, the snake on the...
Get ready to see a lot of armour saves, ladies and gentlemen.
The snake is hitting you on 4s now. 6 is a poison. All missed.
Rider.
2 attacks from the rider, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. And strength 4, so 3s.
No.
Nothing doing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks on you. Hitting on 4s. No, maybe even 5s actually. 5s.
Yes, I'm weapon skill 5.
Yeah.
2 hits.
2 hits and then
4s.
4s to wound. Nothing doing.
So you charged me in the flank
Yeah.
and you have a banner.
I have a banner.
So I have you in the flank. I have a banner and I did 2 wounds.
Okay. So you make me crumble by 1.
I make you crumble by 1, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So -1 for these guys. So
Yep,
he's still
he's
alive. And this guy crumbles.
dies,
So
yeah.
I'm going to try twice to combat reform.
Yep.
So, starting off with the all-important snakes.
They are leadership 7 now.
Indeed they are. So, let's see what they've got going on there. They
love it.
absolutely love it. So, that's good news for me. Brings a lot more attacks into bear if I survive. And then the archers,
Yep.
they are leadership 7, -1, so 6.
They are
love it.
actually steadfast, Nick.
Oh,
So they would stay 7 for that test.
Yes,
Because
good
they've got a
point,
rank
yes.
and I don't have one.
indeed, yeah. Okay,
So we'll reform them off camera.
we'll reform
save
them
us
off
some
camera,
time.
and we shall battle
Over here.
the battle of terror.
So am I scared of you? I certainly am not.
I would be.
So I am going to look seriously at this. I'm going to put 5 sisters and the Handmaiden onto the Sphinx,
Okay.
and the remaining 12 attacks onto the Titan, because I just don't think I'm going to kill him, is the short answer.
You watch this.
So, on the Sphinx, including the sister, because it's all going to be 3s,
Yep.
because the weapons got 5 as well,
Oh,
ridiculously.
it's worth checking. I think I might be a closet 5, but I don't.
He's 4.
He is indeed.
Animated construct.
Yes, he is indeed a weapon skill of 4.
3s. Oh, sisters. Oh, why are we not in a Venom Thicket? This would have been a horror show for him. So the Handmaiden and her sisters have hit 7 times.
Yep.
Change the dice, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone knows the rules. And then we're looking for 6s to wound. This is on the Necro Sphinx. 2!
Two.
Oh, tight! Oh, I should have differentiated. Never mind, because I've just realised because she's strength 4, but it doesn't matter. Just take 2 5 up saves.
Okay, 2
'cause that
5
is
up
my
saves.
mistake.
I need both.
Oh,
again.
it's enough!
It's enough. He's
Out
a
he
dead.
goes. Some points. On the big boy, can we do this again? He's got 4 wounds now. Yeah?
Yep, 4 wounds.
Oh,
Imagine if you had poison.
I know, imagine if I did. All hit! That you have mixed it with the wrong unit. You have mixed it with the wrong unit, Nick. What have you done? What have you done? 6s.
Blind ambition has led to...
2. I will take that.
At minus nothing?
No minus.
Okay, so 2 3 ups. 1
Still
wound.
failed 1. You've rotten dice on the failing of saves.
I think I'll take it. Alright, so 2d6 thunderstomps. That's at 6.
6,
so,
okay.
yeah, respectable.
Enough to win the combat, which
Wounds
is
by
crucial.
2s. So
5?
that's 5. 5 crushed ignominiously underneath the Scaraby Hill.
And what's his Scaraby goodness?
So it's, could you imagine?
Breath weapon would be upsetting.
Right, let's roll the dice. It's a 2, so it's a d6 strength 8 hits.
Cool.
So essentially 3, so that's 2 for a juicy 2 more.
So you've killed a lot more than I wounded of you. So
I don't think it's double ones. Oh, it's
I'm steadfast, so
indeed,
I will be leadership 9.
Right, I shall take my beloved Necro Sphinx off.
I will double check that she is leadership 9.
Oh no!
I'm pretty sure she is. But I will just double check because it's good etiquette to make sure that
I
you
would
do. So
pray
she is 9.
She needs to
she
pray
is.
to a Syrian.
She's brilliant.
Right.
Well, somehow it's not a total tabling yet. As much as Nicky's doing his best to get it there, I am.
Oh, yes, indeed. I'll reform them off the camera.
Yeah, we do that off camera. So we are ready to move on to High Elves turn 4.
Turn 4,
Or
yeah.
as I'm going to now label it, victory turn.
Ah.
Yeah, I think that. Well, the Scions of Ulthuan are not going down without a fight, as we prepare for an exciting game I like to call, Can We Get Any More Victory Points, Please? So, archers, 2 can play at this game, Nick. My archers are going to flank your snakes.
I'd like to see them try.
They need a 6 on the dice.
They're probably going to then, aren't they?
That is my only charge. So, are we ready for catastrophic failure? Ah!
They're just going to loiter around.
Just sometimes, mate, it's just not meant to be.
No.
The archers, sorry, the
Yeah,
silver
they're gonna
helmets
charge,
charge
yeah,
into the spear swordsman,
we
which
know where they are.
we discussed but didn't do. I'm going to take a test to march on the
You
Reavers.
say you don't want any part of my team
pass.
card?
I've got 18-inch move.
So just to clarify, that is within 24 inches of
Of all of them?
all of them.
Let's do that.
Yeah, all of them
Yeah,
now.
they've got loads of moves, so
Yeah.
the main thing is just to get arc on them, which they've definitely got there, and to try and keep this thing in visibility as well. So, magic, good. Talk. I can't take anything off, can I? No. So, shooting 5 shots.
Yeah, 5 shots.
Move for 4s, long range for 5s. They can shoot a Hierophant, mate.
They are indeed.
1 hit.
1 hit, and then
5s
to wound.
No hits. But it was
Breathe the free air.
still a good choice. And that will bring us into combats. So let's start with Dragon Princes.
Right, okay.
Fear check. They're
They
fine.
are still fine. They just wanted to fluff it on the important one.
They did, yeah. The one where they were strength 5. 4 attacks on the snakes, and then the champion will go into the 5 protected unit again. Same with the horses if they're still around. So well, they will be actually.
3's re-rolling.
On the snakes, yep. 3 hits.
3 hits, and then 3 5s.
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 1 wound.
At minus
Nothing.
So 3 up armor save.
Yay!
There is 1 fewer snake.
That's a big moment. If I'd have made
it's
that
a lot
charge,
of-
I'd have been a lot happier. 2 attacks from the horses on the snakes as well, just get them done. 1 hit. 1
1 wound. 1 3 up armor save. Ah,
he's all right that time.
There we go.
3 attacks on the unit. Strikes first.
Yep.
All hit. I'll take that.
And then
4s. It's 4s to kill, which is pretty useful. 1 dead.
yep,
And the
then
horse.
horsey poo
Hits.
hits. Wounds, kills. Got no armor to speak of, so 2.
Smacks another one.
Okay, so my snake on top
Yep.
is gonna throw 3 attacks, hitting on 4s, 1 poison. So 1 poison.
So 4 up armor. Yeah, he's alright.
And the rider on top, hitting on 4s.
Oh!
Wounding
Freeze.
on 3s, 6 is a killing blow. Of course it jumped. I think it was a 1. I'm just gonna re-roll it.
1 wound.
1 wound.
So 3 up armor. Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay, and then the side attacks, I've got 8 still. These guys are hitting on
5s.
5s. I should probably stop rolling out.
3 hits. 4 hits. Triple crown.
Oh. So it's now time for 4s to wound. 3 wounds.
He's getting the 3 ones. You know that, don't you?
Oh!
Do you know what though? I'm not worried because you know what's coming,
So
don't you? 3 sixes. Oh! I don't believe you made 2 of them. You love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. You love to. This is why people watch. Oh, that was well good. That was so much fun. You've got me.
The start rolls I've ever seen.
You've got me in the flank. You've got a rank. We're all up for banners because you can
Yep.
only score 1. I've got
did 3
3 wounds. You lose by 1.
I did 1. And I have a musician.
No, you've got me in the flank. Oh, you got rank. Yeah. And I don't anymore.
Hold on.
So I'm losing
No,
weight.
I don't have a musician.
No.
No, because oh, actually no. Sorry.
Yeah,
with these guys I do. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
So I win by
That's
1.
I'm gonna run.
You're gonna run.
Wow.
We're off.
My leadership's been
We're off
rubbish.
to see the wizard. Right.
My leadership's been really rubbish.
Before you roll it, my wonderful snake is going to chase after you, as are yes, as are these lads.
Yeah. Dragon Princes are going to go 9.
And my snakes are going to charge him 9 as well. They caught him.
They certainly are.
And 9 as well. So
Everyone's going 9.
they almost caught an
Oh dear, I did.
overrun. And then they're going to end up just behind
him.
Just going
Well, I mean, I don't know what I can say there, guys. That was really disappointing after such an exciting round of combat for them to fail the leadership check. But never mind.
The long odds of all of that happening.
On the hill.
Quite spectacular.
Fear. They are fine. So, silver helms. I have got 6 left.
Indeed, yep.
Champ. And actually, my BSB is exactly the same at this point because he's strength 5. He's got sword of might. So it's going to be 3s to hit and then 2s to kill.
3s and 2s.
What strikes first?
Thank goodness for that.
Just rubbish.
Okay, and then 2s.
You got parries. Sorry, not to kill.
5.
5 parry saves.
5 parries incoming. 6s. 1, so that's 4. Move them back.
And then horses. Horses hitting on 3s is a beautiful thing. Got to love weapon skill too. And then 4s. 2 6 up 6 ups.
2 6 up 6 ups. Let's give it a go. That's
Yeah, he
1.
makes 1.
Okay, so that's 5 dead in so far. But I get all my attacks back.
Not great, yeah.
So
11 attacks.
can I grab 6 more dice?
No.
Please. Right.
There you go, buddy.
Okay, so I'm going to just be hitting the unit. Why
Yeah.
not?
So 4s.
So You
I'm
sure?
only weapon skill 4.
Oh, okay. Ah, there we go. So that's respectable.
You've hit more than me.
And then it's time for Force to Wound.
Oh, wow.
That's
alright, Nick.
Okay,
Maybe just take a chill pill. 3 up armor saves.
Oh! Boo! Hiss.
That was ridiculous.
But I still think I'm sticking in around. So.
I charged you down a hill with 2 banners and 5 wounds, which gives me a score of 9.
Okay.
You have a banner and a rank, which gives you a score of 7 losses. So
3 and then 4, so I'm sticking around.
You certainly are.
Yes. Secret hand pump.
So that's something. And then here we go with the last one, which is this one, fear check. They pass.
Okay, do your worst.
I'm going to try.
Why would I say
So I'm going to roll her separately this time. And remember my rules. So, 10 attacks from the sisters. That's all I've got left, guys. They've been valiant, the sisters. They've done a lot of damage this game. 3s. Missed half of those. My roll into hit's been shocking.
I think your leadership's the ones where it's at.
6s. Wow.
Okay.
That's big. 2 attacks from the Handmaiden. She's strength 4, so she does minus off your armour. 2 hits. This is double 6. I can feel it. No? Not a single wound. Wow.
12 stomp attacks for 5. That's 3 dead.
Yep.
And then roll on the magic chart. Shall we take a look? Boys and girls?
Lose the combat by 2. Is that a result?
Sorry?
It's one of the results, just lose by 2.
Yeah.
That's the one I need. No, not
5 is the Kemric player. Wow, let's try that again. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kemric Titans player picks a single model in base contact. That model suffers a single strength 8 hit, which counts as magical and has the HKB roll. I'm going to pick...
character?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, why
a
not?
fine choice. Right, so let's see. It's strength 8. So
2s. Would you just excuse me for just 1 minute? I just don't have words. I just don't even know what's going on anymore. Which one is left? I've lost. I'm going to be steadfast leadership 8 now because you killed my character. I can't believe you heroic killing Loader. Yeah, I'm going to run again.
And I'm going to pursue.
Well, yeah, why wouldn't you? Wow. Just enough, Nick.
As always, just enough, Nick. Right, there we go.
Well, if you were hoping that the Sisters of Avalon might win it for the High Elves, I think you are going to be disappointed.
Right.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
They said Tomb Kings weren't worth bringing. They said that High Elves are the most competitive army in the Warhammer 45. Warhammer 8.
They're good in 40k as well, apparently.
They're good in 40k, very good. They said all these things about them, but you are watching the final turn, potentially, of the High Elves. Let's see if they make it to turn 6. Why would I say anything like that? It's going to go bottom.
My turn 5 next, your turn 4 now. So yeah, I think turn 6 is a stretch for me at the moment.
You watch this. I'm gonna lose. Pull defeat out the clutches of defeat. But
Charges?
let's give it a go. Right, got some charges to declare here. My Necropolis Knights are going to make a point blank charge into a unit of archers who are going to elect to
Hold.
A good choice. My Lich Priest here is in the flank of the horseman here.
Yeah.
He's not going to charge, but just clarifying.
Just getting clear where he stands.
This is a War Machine, can't charge. Now, do I declare a charge of the archers in the vain hope of getting some steadfast and allowing you some attacks? I think I'm going to make.
What would the Tomb Kings do, mate? What would the Tomb King do?
All I'm going to say is, yes, they are. They're going to charge in the hopes of breaking steadfast.
I'm going to stand and shoot.
This may come back to shoot me in the bottom. Though remember, every wound you do to me is a wound you
wound
won't
I can't
do
do in combat.
res.
Are you in hard cover there? I
Um,
reckon you probably are. I reckon I'm probably hitting you on 6s.
in which case, an even better decision by the forces of destruction.
3 hits.
3 hits and then 4s to wound.
If I get 3 kills, I think I'll be happy. 2 kills, I'll do
2
that.
kills, are you still happy?
Yeah, I'll take it. Moderate.
Yeah, that's a reasonable result.
It's not
Right.
bad.
So, shall we see if they make it? So, this guy clearly does. Woo! And then these two, what do they need? No.
Ooh,
What
they
were you
might
shooting
not.
Is it an 8?
Yeah, no,
No,
they're
okay,
alright.
they're comfortably in, thank goodness. Right, okay, and then that is it for charges. So, I've got to maximise the number of models in combat, which means he
You
actually...
can go to there.
Which he wiggle, might need to go a little bit further over as well.
Yeah.
And
There?
one wheel, and close the door.
Yeah.
There we go.
Weird one.
Yeah,
I reckon he'll be alright there.
bit of argy-bargy. So, remaining moves, sub-phase. My Lich High Priest with the Cloak of the Dunes is going to fly as close as he can, within 24 inches, importantly, of certain people. And he does 2d6 strength
Can he
2.
5 engaged
He
units?
can indeed.
Ooh,
yes.
nice.
Why not? Why not? There we go. 7.
5s?
Oh, and 5s. That's 3 wounds, minus nothing.
So I might just take one on my BSB. Why not?
Oh.
2 on the unit. I have to take them on the unit. They're alright. My BSB. He's got 2 up.
He's not alright.
He's got the Dawnstone. He loves it.
Ah, boo. What a jammy dodger he is.
That was a very scary one. I'm not going to lie to you, sir.
These guys, do I? No, you know what? I'm going to move this way. There we go. Ah, you didn't see that coming. And then those guys are going to try and swift reform because it's the done thing. Leadership 10, they do it comfortably. It's time to pile my guys back on their original bases because it was necessary at the time.
Yep.
And
Lovely.
We're going to wheel, and then we're going to move forwards 4 inches to try and close the door.
You slide that up. Lovely. This guy?
That guy, he's going to point this direction here, if that's all right, and keep his wounds. And that is it. For,
Any move for him?
oh yes, he's an independent mover, isn't he?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, indeed. If he wanders his jolly way this way 10 inches, that's all good for me. And it's time for El Magique, so 2d6 plus d3 plus 2, so we're on to 10 already.
10 to my 6.
2 channels still. Nope, so 10 to 6. That's a good time of day. Here we go. 5 dice. Let's see what we've got going on. We are going to start with... I was just about to say Killing Blow. Ain't got it.
Ain't got it.
No, so 5 dice on 6 dice on Bubble Righteous Smiting. Which
Smell that. Smells like a miscast.
Hey, I wouldn't care at this point.
Oh, you might.
Whoop. It's not a miscast, but it is a decent roll. So what's that? That's 10 plus 9, so it's 23 on the dice.
Yeah.
23 on the dice is. Now, importantly, that means I have a returning snake, because I get to heal 1 wound back from this unit.
Yep.
Which I don't think can actually be there. So, in order to get some supporting attacks, is going to be at the back here with 1 wound. D3 plus 1 on these lads. So that's another 3. So that's a start of the recoup. Da, 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 da. So I've got my rank back, importantly. These guys also get D3 plus 1. I should have rolled that
2 of
side by
those.
side. 2 of those. Ready to get annihilated again in a second. But
If you win, if you've got 1 guy left at the end of that combat, it was worth it.
yeah, for sure.
So that was leaving you 4 dice.
4 dice left, yes, because I had 10, rolled 6.
Yep.
And so we shall be doing 4 dice on. I believe it's move again. is the one actually no. I want to win this combat. So I'm going to bubble Far's protection.
Yep.
From this lad here. It requires a 12 on the dice, and it's a monstrous 19.
19. Outrageous.
Oh, actually, is it 19?
10.
Yes, it is 19.
21.
21. Ah, full house.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the dice. Hey, I wrote that for ages. Amazing. No doubles.
And that is the end of the magic phase. So.
Combat?
Yes, indeed.
Where would you like to start?
I would like to start with the combat over here. Make it interesting. Then we can have
Fear
a
check.
disappointing end to turn.
Yeah, found that one as well.
Didn't need bars.
Right. But I will.
You still go first.
I will, and I will actually get a reasonable amount of attacks. 3 guys are going to attack the wizard.
Who is declaring a challenge.
I haven't got a champion, mate.
Oh, that's
and then 6 guys will attack the skeletons. Fortunately, I still hit these on 4s.
Yep.
And then the other 6 will have to attack the Necro Knights. There's nothing else they can attack. So, 6 attacks. Oh no, it's not, is it? It's 9 attacks. Sorry, fighting 3 ranks. Gotta love being high. 9 attacks on the Necro Knights. 5s.
And then 5s again.
Reroll.
Oh, yes, of course.
5 hits.
Okay.
Not bad. We'll take that.
I mean, it's enough.
2.
2 wounds at 3+. Ah,
Yes!
it's enough.
Crucial. On the regular Skelly Bobs, then. 2 wide jet, 6 attacks. 4s. Because they're still not very good at fighting, but apparently never mind. 5 hits.
5 hits and wounding on 5. 4s, yes, of course.
3 dead.
3 dead. I don't have any light armour to speak of, so.
And, crucially, the end of that rank again.
Yeah. Right,
And then
okay.
on the character. 2 hits.
2 hits.
What's his toughness?
Toughness 3.
So 2 4 pluses.
2 4+.
1.
1 4+. Okay, he's got no armour to speak of, so my man takes a wound, bringing you to 5 wounds total.
Yep.
So now it's time for me to do my worst. So hitting your 3s with the snake, 6 is a poison. So 1 poison, 1 miss. Strength 5, so 2s, that's another dead one.
Yep.
The rider has 2 attacks, so he's hitting on 3s because you fear
Cheers.
me. Ooh, no, hold on. The snake has an extra attack because of the spell,
Yes, he does, yeah.
which is also poison.
And the
rider
rider.
also has an extra attack
attack.
because of the spell, which he
hits with.
Strength 5 on the charge, so 1 dead.
Yep.
Now it's time for the other guys. So it's the wizard. He has 2 attacks.
Yep.
He's going to strike the unit, hitting on 3s because
1
it's
hit.
skill 1, and then 4s to wound, 1 wound from him. And then I've got 2 4 attacks and 3 supporting.
Yep.
So it's 7 in total from the unit, hitting on 3s because you fear me.
Cannot believe how many fear checks I've failed in this game.
Weapon skill 4s to wound. I mean,
1 dead.
1 wound from them, and finally
And a
1
stomp.
stomp. So
Yep.
2s. Yeah.
So you're beating me at the moment
I charged.
by 2 wounds. We've both got banners. I've got a rank that
Yep.
you charged, so I lose by 2.
Okay, back to you steadfast, I believe, aren't you?
But that has not been worth anything so
I
far.
mean, I'm hoping not, but...
Just this time. Just, ladies and gentlemen. Just enough. Right, so let us move forward,
On to the next combat.
which is going to be
This one here. there's
this
only
one up
left.
on the hill.
So,
Fear
fear
check.
check.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so
Oh,
I've still got 6 silver helms,
yep.
champ. So these are still 3s. Wowza.
Thank goodness for the
Strikes
rerolls.
first.
That's
And then
alright.
4s this time. 2 wounds.
At minus nothing.
No.
So 6 up, 6 up. Nothing doing from the first batch. Nothing doing from the second batch. So
And then I've got, I'll do the 6 horses quickly on
Yep.
the unit, get them out of the way. 4 hit. I just really want to see if they'll kill more than 2, if I'm
Yep.
honest. 3 wounds. So
3 wounds.
Maybe.
6 up, 6 ups. Nothing doing from the first batch. Parry. Oh, 2 parries, just 1.
And then the BSB,
Is
3s. And strength 5, because he's got the sword of might, 2s. One wound. I'm rolling so many ones.
6 up parry?
No.
Okay, so I've got 4 lads, so I've got 8 attacks because of the spell. 9 for the champion. Good point. There we go. So, I'm hitting on 4s. Your weapon skill.
Hitting on 5s. 4s, yeah. Sorry, because I'm weapon skill 4.
Okay, and
wounding on
4s. So that's
3.
3.
3 up armour saves. Need a bit of something here. Get it.
They've got it. So I crumble on just flat out. And
yeah, just the wounds alone.
yeah, so there we go. Which way would you like to point?
I think the Hierophant's looking in danger.
That man, he's lived through too much.
He's seen many things.
Seen too many winters.
This could, ladies and gentlemen, be about to be the spectacular, just so you know. Because I think, I'm going to check this. I'm going to check this now as part of my reform. Very important, in fact. Ignore the fact I'm using an arcosight measurer, guys. It's just so I can see the straightness of the back edge. I think that I'm going to reform.
And charge out of the unit with the BSB to fight the Titan. That's a bold move.
No, I'm just going to go for the spectacular on the overrun. Basically, what do I need? Just a double 6er. Don't worry about it. I'm not.
That goes off.
It's going to go off, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to go off. High Elves turn 5. Incoming. It is going to go off. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not over yet, as the klaxon said in the noughties. Charges for the High Elves.
I still feel like there's a way to defeat here. I still feel it.
You're mapping out the best chance for me, but I don't think there's enough points left on my side to make it a defeat for you. I just don't think there's enough points left, but we'll see. So, Silver Helms, I'm going to charge into the rear of the Hierophant.
Despite all tactical advice, I'm going to hold.
Okay, thank you.
I reckon
I think that's a great choice.
Charge in the rear with Silver Helms.
And I'm just going to step round your side if that's alright, because I'm just going to check this whilst I'm here. So their 9-inch move, we'll just bring the centre of them to there, and they'll pivot round like this. So they are very much going to just go there.
They don't want the charge, do they?
They don't want the source, mate. And 9 is sufficient. They'll not test a march. Actually, they will test a march. It doesn't affect them being able to shoot or do anything else. They will test a march, because if they pass, they'll just go a bit close to the board edge. Yes, they'll just go back to the board edge, so they've got a bit of a better... They can keep a better arc of sight field, basically. Obviously, these guys, we haven't rolled for the charge, because there's not really any point. So they're going to wheel and charge like that. Which was, as you can see, what I was checking a minute ago, guys.
A juicy 12-inch overrun is...
Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but that's yeah. I think it was 12, but we'll check now for sure. Yeah, it will be a full 12.
The full house.
But we feel good about it. We know we can do it. There's no magic to speak of. There are shots to be fired. 5 shots. 4's to hit on the Casket of Souls. 3 hits, that's all we need.
And then 6 is
and
to
then
wound.
Just a Triple Crown will finish it off.
Oh, no, it won't. I have light armour, my friend.
Oh, it will, but you're not going to pass any of those.
You'd never know. I've been known to...
No wounds.
No, okay, right.
So, we'll go combat. We'll start with the combat on the hill. Fear check. I'm okay. At least
I'm going to issue a challenge if you don't.
My BSB will accept. As you expected now.
Come on. I'm ready for this.
There's no guarantee of winning.
Weapon skill 2. So, 3s.
Always strikes first. All hit. I've had a terrible round of rolling ones. Strength 5, so 3s.
3s.
What am I? 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay, so 2 6-up regens.
Oh, no wall save.
So.
Bold.
I really know.
The horse! The horse for the glory!
Oh, no, please, please.
Misses.
Oh, thank goodness.
Got
right.
it.
I've got 1 attack basic.
Yep.
2 for the spell.
Yeah.
Hitting you on 5.
We'll go 6.
1 hit.
See it? That's all you need.
1 wound as well. So there we go.
So he's got 1 up armour save, so 2+. No.
He's already used his reroll from the
Dawnstones every time.
Dawnstone.
Loved it.
Yeah, well. You charged in my rear, you did the biz, so see you later, my friend.
Are you ready? We're risking it for a chocolate biscuit, ladies and gentlemen. It's a double 6 overrun into the Titan. Oh! It's a good overrun though, but not double six. 9.
9.
So they're just going to be like right in front of him, basically getting ready to take the absolute trashing they're going to receive.
Oh yeah, from there. So yeah, I'm afraid he's literally just there.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Still worth it.
Can I move this back?
Yeah, just like the building.
It's a bit glued.
Yep. Cool. This combat here,
Okay.
I will take a fear check, which I'll fail unceremoniously again.
Dear.
How many? I don't think I've ever failed this many in a game. You know
Hey,
that?
you know, it's my personality. I'm just terrified to be around.
So combat, I'll start again with 2 guys this time on the wizard.
What was the initial challenge which you're going to turn down?
I don't have one. 4 guys on the skeletons, and then the remaining 5 guys will be on the Necropolis Knight. So on the skeletons, 4s.
Always striking the first.
All hit.
And then 4.
Looking for 4 wounds. For any hope, 2.
2, okay. That's the start.
On the character, his weapon skill.
2 as well.
Ooh. 2 hits.
2 hits, yep. Then 4s.
Killed him.
1 wound. So he has indeed slain the Lichy Priest.
So
3 wounds so far.
Yep, and then 5 attacks on the Necropolis Knight.
1 hit.
4 hits.
4 hits. Winning on 5s.
Meaning business now. Can the archers be the saviours that we all looked for? I can see the fear in Nick's face. None of you guys can. 2 wounds. I will take that.
2 3+ armor saves. Come on, Betsy.
Yeah, you're fine, mate.
He's all right. So 4 attacks from the snake.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
Because I can't pass a fear check. 2 hits.
Poison. And then 2 to wound because it's strength
roll a 1.
5. So
No, 2
2
die.
dead. And then the guy on top has 3 attacks because of the effects of the spell. Hitting on not that.
Passing armour save. Throwing them like they're Dragon Prince armour saves.
It's now time for 6 attacks with no supporting from the archers themselves. That's
3 hits.
Not enough.
Could be enough.
And then 1 wound. And then a juicy stomp. Yep, that's another one.
Stomp will be enough. So you've done 4 to my 3.
Yep.
And I have got a banner. You have got a banner.
Yep.
I lose by 1.
Lose by
I'm
1.
not steadfast.
We've taken it away, boys. We've drained them to the hilt.
I needed 1 more wound. It's almost like passing the fear check would have helped.
Really? Yeah.
So leadership only 7. That I can pass. That I can make.
Right.
It's not a big deal.
The times they are changing, and I'm going to reform now to bring in those extra attacks to bear.
To give me the win, yeah.
Exactly. That was the part.
But you know what you can do first, sir?
I can take.
You can take all of the crumble.
Right, let's start off where it means business. The Necropolis Knight over here has a
11.
leadership of
Big
8.
11.
He has
7
a
is
leadership.
fine.
That's a 7. The leadership 5 archers, which actually I wouldn't mind dying. 2 dead. So let's bring some attacks out of the unit. Probably can't kill a banner, can I? That's probably a, that's a bit of a faux pas.
Or the Muso. They have to die last, so.
Yep. There wasn't a champion, so that doesn't affect that either.
Yep.
And now it's time for my Tomb Guard on their leadership of 10.
Yep.
Getting a 9.
9, they're fine.
And then the Casket of Souls has a ridiculous leadership of 10, which he passes on a 9.
Lovely. And the Titan doesn't care.
Titan doesn't care, no. He's undead and doesn't mind.
You take these at the start of every one of your turns, though, don't you?
Yeah, start of every turn.
Which we're about to see now again for Tomb King's turn 5. We're still in it. He's coming home.
They said that the final series of Game of Thrones didn't live up to the earlier seasons. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched it. They also said not to bring uncompetitive Tomb Kings to a competitive season. But we're on still the precipice. I like to stand near cliffs, apparently. I don't like to quite take the plunge, but it's turn 5 of the Tomb Kings, and we have some...
A broken Loremaster is what we have. He's just over here completely broken.
Oh no, he ran, so he's fine. The Loremaster, anyway. Charges to declare for this turn. There is only 1 charge, and it's a big one. I cause terror, so there is a...
There's a very real possibility having what we've seen earlier. Yeah, they fail. BSB reroll. No, you make it on the reroll.
Oh, that's a shame.
Goodness gracious
And,
me.
I'm going to do some good housekeeping and say, looks like we made it.
Would you like to...
Well, I have to maximise.
Yeah,
so
you can take quite a big turn.
Yeah, I'm
so
going
you
to
can
get
go
all
there.
of them in.
Yeah, so you'll be...
And that's
equal
it for
to
charges. It's now remaining
4 wide.
moves. These boys are going to try and cut off the pass. Oh, there we go. And
Yep.
these lads are going to move up the field. But not too far up the field because you've got such a monstrous move.
I do, 18.
Yeah, I think we're going to just hang in here.
Yep.
Okay, and that's it. So we're on to the magic. What
You've still got some.
that's
Oh,
a
you know what? It's
4.
not it. Before all of that, sir, we'll keep that. But
Oh,
you
I
can,
crumble.
You can crumble.
Oh, sorry. Bad housekeeping. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen.
Necropolis Knight.
The Necropolis Knight has
11.
a leadership of 8. So he rolls a
7. He's fine.
The leadership 5 archers, I could really do without. So actually, they passed, for goodness sake. That's
One dies.
1 dies, so I'm going to choose the other lad.
You can't.
Oh, I can't, no.
No.
Of course not, no.
So just
How
go down.
terrible. And the Tomb Guard, sorry about that.
Okay.
They land it on a 10, and Le Casket of Souls is fine as well.
Yep.
The Titan doesn't need to take it because he's undead, not Gaughan undead.
You're D3.
Now, I rolled a 4, so I've got no channels. So,
Casket.
I'm going to
D3
2
from
dice.
the casket.
Oh, D3 from the casket.
I've got your back, mate.
Thank goodness
Number
for
2.
that. Right, that turns it
6.
into an uphill 6 on 3. I'm going to 4 dice, giving myself a wound back
On
on
him?
the Titan. So I show a underwhelming
Yes, you are, sir.
10. So I get a wound back, so I'm back up to 4
6.
wounds.
Yeah, 4 wounds. So.
And the casket has 2 dice, so double 6 or nothing. Well, it's 9.
9. It's pretty doable.
On average, you do this, but today is
Do stop it on 9 just.
just about. So that's
That was obviously light of death on my Reavers.
I really should have said that, shouldn't
It's
I?
all right,
Yes.
we
No, it's all right. Right, so straight on to combat.
Where would you like to start?
Let's mix it up with the BSB, just because he has the potential.
This one?
Yes, please.
So fear check. They pass.
Okay.
The BSB will make way. He'll step
Okay.
across 1. So I've got
Yes.
1 guy in the unit that can't fight, basically, because he wants to try and get there. So he wants to try and get the result for me.
Weapon skill 2, so it's 3s all round.
Right,
boys.
so I am 6 wide. So I'll have 6 attacks because the champion.
Yep.
So I'll do these first because these don't modify your armour at all. All hit.
And then 6s to wound.
Could you imagine if they get this done, getting charged?
That's my fear.
You've got 4 wounds, it's a lot to get through.
It's
You've
a
got
lot,
to fail a lot of
but-
armour saves. There's 2.
There's 2 3-up armors to make. Ooh. He
Yeah,
does
he's
both,
fine.
I'm afraid.
I'll get the 5 horses, 6 horses out of the way. 1. Get them out of the way. 5 hits. I want to see if the horses can do it, as I always say.
They always get it done.
I love the horses. Nothing from the horses. BSB, can he offer me anything? Freeze. Always strikes first. No, only 2 hits.
And then
Double 6. No, nothing.
2d6 thunderstomp. Just the
5.
5. 3 Goka splat.
Yep, they're dead.
Strength fate.
And you're
And then let us roll on the table of special attacks. Just in case you're wondering, I've rolled a 5, which is Devouring Jaws. I pick a single model like a BSB.
Yep.
And inflict a single strength fate hit.
got 'em.
Oh, you missed entirely. So, yeah, that's that.
You charged me and did 3 wounds. I did no wounds. I have 2 banners. I lose by 2. I'm leadership 7. No. BSB reroll. Yes.
Leadership 7, he's made it.
This combat here.
Alright.
Fear. I'm
They do
okay.
not-
I'm okay.
This time they're fine.
Finally. I'll only get, because the way you tried to maximise,
Yeah.
I'll only get 3 wide and a support. So 4 on the skellies and
Yep.
2 on the snake. So
Sorry.
on the snake, 4s. Always strikes.
Oh no, 3s.
No, I'm weapon skill 4, mate.
It's still. Oh yes, I might. Good point. Touche.
And on the
the lads.
rolling, all hit on the skellies.
Okay, and then
4 to kill. Yeah, just enough to kill
2.
the unit.
Okay, so that's pop.
Yep.
2 there. So the snake itself has 3 attacks, hitting on
4s now. 6 is a poison.
6 is a poison.
1 dead.
And one other goes splat.
2 dead.
And then the guy on top's got 2 attacks. He hits on 4s, so that's 1 hit and not a wound.
And your stomp.
My stomp stomps another guy. So
huge moment. So 3 wounds plays 2. Do you have a banner on
he is
them?
a banner.
He is meant to be a banner, right?
Yeah.
So I lose by 1.
Okay.
So I'll probably run.
Whoop.
Yep, I'm gonna run.
And I'm gonna pursue.
5. My runs.
A 10 as well.
I've fled rubbish on so many of them.
Another 10.
Very, very good. So it will be the High Elves turn 6. We have made it all the way to turn 6, ladies and gentlemen.
Respectable
Which, considering how bad it has gone in the mid game, is something to take away, I guess. Let's see if I can get any victory points, anything at all, in the final turn. Right, High Elves turn 6. There is but 1 charge. It is the 5 remaining Reavers into the casket. You've done an excellent job of stopping me doing that much earlier in the game. I can't fail that charge, so I'm not going to stress too much about rolling it. The studio is very hot. I am going to, however, use the very exciting rules around pivoting and closing the door on war machines to get myself to a position where I might be able to. In fact, I'm going to come in a little bit shyer than that, to about there, so I can run past without running off the desk. And just, oh yeah, no, I just want to reform. Actually, I'm not, I'm just going to go that way. Cool. To get a favourable reform away from those Tomb Guard, dropping another massive charge at the end of the game. Magic, I can't do anything, so...
Yeah, it would be like a 10, yeah.
Another big one. So I'll just go straight to combats. Fear check. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen, for the exciting Fear for the Reavers. Hey!
Oh, they love it.
I'll do the other one quickly as well. Fear for the Silver Helms, they're fine.
Right,
so Illyrian Reavers, 6 attacks, because I've got a champion.
3 because I'm a war machine.
I think cavalry is 6.
Oh, cavalry's 5. Yeah. My mistake.
5, yeah?
The
cavalry.
Might be 6, who knows?
I think it's 5, yeah.
It's monstrous infantry, I'm
6
thinking.
attacks.
Sorry, my bad.
3s.
I'm clutching at straws here. Yep, that does the trick.
Toughness 4 on the charge.
So 3s to wound, and it gets straight through my light armour, which is disappointing.
Just enough
to
kill it.
Here we go. So, before removing as a casualty, measure.
Nah, it's alright, they're out. So it's just my Reavers, 4 plus.
A 4 plus. Yay!
Obviously.
D6.
Yeah,
6.
obviously.
Strength 6.
2 1s, please. Yay!
Oh.
Champion takes panic check though.
It's a leadership check. I know what I'm voting with.
Yeah, he runs off the table.
Right.
I can't save him from there. I think if he rolls triple 1, he might be on because.
Don't.
If it's the
that guy just
champion, yeah.
Champion, yeah. Trip 1s. Nah, he's off.
Fleas on 1 dice. That was always going to happen, wasn't it?
Yes.
As I'm like, as long as he doesn't roll 6 hits, he'll be fine.
6 hits. Oh.
Obviously. So the Titan, can we get a good result there? He explodes as well, if I remember rightly.
He does, viciously.
So let's see if we can get him and kill my own unit as well. See if we can finish it this turn. That's what you like to see. So we're down to just the 4 attacks from the Silver Helms now.
Yep.
And 3 from their horses.
I cause fear.
I took the check.
Oh, you did indeed.
3s. Always tries first. And now we'll do the horses as well. Throw them in.
As well.
5
now
hits.
we'll never know who kills him.
The Silver Helms, 1 wound. The horses, nothing.
Right. Hey, that's a wound.
He's got 3 left.
3 left.
Can I do it with the 1 horse and the BSB? BSB.
He gets 3
3
hits.
hits outside.
3 6s.
Triple Crown! No, nothing. He's not really done anything.
The horsey poo misses. 2d6 thunderstomps on the unit. 4. Wounding on 2s. So that's 3 dead. So that's the Silver Helm unit.
I'll take 1 on the BSB. Silver Helm unit is down to Champanio.
Alright.
Which I've took off. Champanio. BSB, strength 8 this thunderstorm, yeah?
Yes.
So 6 up armour. Yay!
Loves it. And now it's time for something completely different.
Come on.
what do I get on the special attack? 6. Soul Slayer. Resolve it as if it were a breath weapon. So that hits both of them.
Yeah.
And on a 5+, it does D6 wounds with no armour saves. So, on your BSB...
Obviously. And on the Silver Helm, it'll be fine. Told you. My BSB's alright, he's got a 6 up ward save.
Oh dear.
It's not flaming, is it?
It's magic, so that helps.
No, it doesn't help. No.
Okay.
But if it's flaming, it would help.
Using the flamer template.
No, not
but
flaming.
It's not
attacks.
flaming.
Cool, so just a
It's
6 then.
Sand.
Oh!
D6 wounds. Hey, he's dead. Right.
Obviously. So you did 4 wounds to my 1. I lose by 3. Leadership 5. Yep, I'm gonna run.
How far?
Go on and see how far you get.
No.
Because if you roll 2 6s, I can't get away, and I've not had great.
I did not.
4. It's all right. I'm gonna roll 4.
Oh
no,
I mean,
just in time for you to declare a charge on me and watch you run off the table on your turn 6.
Yeah, there we go.
So, rather than running into Tomb King's turn 6, we might as well just resolve the last couple of bits that matter. So start of your turn, do you roll a double 6 on him to kill him for the victory points? You do not.
I do not.
It's
He's
fine.
1 wound lost, and then the tomb card past theirs. Woo. And that's, and then my charge to declare.
So
I just need a
I might flee off the table. So let's see what I get. I'll go a 9.
9. I'm 4 inches away from you.
Yep.
I've got a 10-inch move, so 9 plus 4, 13. So I just need to show not trip ones. How could I?
Nick.
How could I?
Oh, and he's just here. Look at him.
Oh no!
Oh, that's ridiculous.
12 inches on the hills. He survives.
So yeah, you go forward 1, but we'll put him on the hill because it's cool. And that's it. We'll call it out there. That's the end of turn 6. So let's see how badly I lost.
Didn't table you.
No, but you almost did. So we'll do it in the debrief, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, the game's over. Well done. Have a lovely time. Thanks. No, congratulations to the big man, Nick. He's come down. He's bought the Tomb Kings. He's has tightened, if you will. Yeah. So it was a fantastic result at the end. A lot closer in score than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I think the last turn you really sort of ground out a couple of good wins.
Yeah, so I lost the game 15-5, so Nick was our winner 15-5. So we used 250 point brackets to calculate that because it was sort of basically a 3,000 point game. Now that was at Nick's behest. Yeah, I was happy to do 200 point brackets and lose more, but you know, that's how nice he is.
Hey, look, yeah, when you win well. That's a life lesson that I have never had to really learn.
Until now, look at the turning point.
I mean, as the current reigning monarch of Triple Crown.
You're not nice at all. You're not nice at all. The mask has slipped. You're a meanie.
I came 8th. I've won a game. This has been a great week for me. Wow. I think I've won more games of Warhammer this week than maybe ever. Yeah. It's been a good week. Yeah.
It's been a good week.
I'm going to buy a lottery ticket.
So the question is, obviously for you, playing the game through, this is your first time on the channel. So from there, where do you think it went right for you? What do you think the biggest moment was?
Probably all of your leadership checks. They just went really well, and that's definitely something that I'm going to look to repeat in future.
It's something I'm going to take forward with me.
Yeah, it's just great when you charge the flank of the Necro Knights with strength 7 and strength 6, and then go, I'm just not going to hit you.
Oh, I think that Max did something to the dice so that I'd fail leadership checks. That's what I think.
We're going to turn off the electromagnet in between turns. Really did help, but yeah, that was good.
I think that I agree. The biggest moment for me was the Swordmasters not rallying and running 1 more inch basically, and they would have been it was just over 21. So you couldn't have made the charge if they'd run 8 because they ran 7. You could. That was a big moment because I lost wizards as well as kind of a threat. Yeah,
failing 3 10 plus leadership checks.
Yeah, it was a 9 and then a 10. Yeah, because of the rally test. Yeah. So yeah, rough, and I did fail a lot of fears as well, but. Like you say, that was there. Your favourite moment? Where was it for you? I've got one in my head.
In terms of pleasing?
Yeah, what did you enjoy? What was your biggest sort of your most enjoyable moment?
I think the best one was the Dragon Knights, where it was 3 2+ armor saves, and we called it as You've seen it. 111, 666s, and they flipping almost made every single one.
That was a big moment. I do love shouting the dice, and then because I do it all the time, but no one remembers other than the times where I shout it and it happens, and then it's like, whoo. For me, it was probably the Titan heroically blowing my Handmaiden of the Everqueen. She had a great game, and he just literally went, "No, I've had enough now."
Hey, he also took out the breath weapon, 2 guys just.
The D6 wound breath weapon. Obviously, the BSB was going to be the one that found that.
That was good.
So yeah, that was cool. Have you had a good time, Nick?
I always have a good time.
So this is the thing. You're so lovely. You're like, I always have a nice game, don't I? Even when I lose.
Well, it's nice now. I get to have a victory port when I get back, and hopefully the wife doesn't go, "What's that?" Like every single barmaid north of Watford does. In fact, even south. Yeah, particularly north. Though.
You're particularly north of Watford. Yeah, you get some interesting things when you order that beverage.
They've never been to Portugal, clearly. Yeah. Man's drink, victory drink. It's been great fun. I think the Tomb Guard.
They would stand out in a way, yeah.
Yeah, just launch across the game, and all round. I think my army outperformed itself.
That was good. I thought you played really well. I should say that. It wasn't that one-sided. You gambled on some charges, but what I like about that is you gambled on charges that were pretty safe to gamble on, other than the chariots. That was a bit of a risk. But crucially, it was like, well, if I either do or I don't. If I don't make the charge, I'm probably going to move as far. If I get in, it's massive, potentially game winning. So I like that sort of play. It's the sort of play that wins games. And did today.
You know, things like making outrageous charge against your dragon and just absolutely burying.
I don't want to talk about the
body
dragon.
Slam. Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. We'll chalk this on another James loves dragons, James's dragons do nothing game. So
considering
we'll
they're
that on there.
equal size, I like to just sort of think of it like the Kerrick Titan just wrestling over like MMA style. just elbows
submitting
him. Get his leg in a choke. He's got more limbs than him.
Just submitting him, basically, which is an amazing image to leave you all with. So thank you for joining us on the Take the Crown today on YouTube, or if you have got yourself onto triplecrownwargaming.com.
This is on YouTube.
Yeah, this will be on YouTube. You're going to be YouTube famous.
I'll tell all my friends, all 2 of them.
All 2 of them. And then you can tell them to like, subscribe and share, and get yourself onto triplecrownwargaming.com. Get yourself a subscription. Why wouldn't you? You can get even more battle reports, loads of extra content. I must give a fair disclaimer, it does have 100% less Nick. But we do talk about it, Is that one?
I comment on things occasionally.
And you comment, yes.
Occasionally.
Yes.
Only with jokes, though.
And the occasional commenting from Nick. So we'll see you next time, and make sure you head over there and check out all the other content.
Bye-bye.
Remember to tag your friends and like, subscribe and share. Then head over to triplecrownwargaming.com and become a Knight of the Realm today. What are you doing, mate?
You alright?
Do it for Warhammer!